swinging hooks at Backlash Gap.
We're live, guys.
Those hooks were cool for about 5-10 minutes, and
We weren't live for 4 minutes, Nick.
What? God damn it, people. So have we not done an introduction at all?
So
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Sorry, it turns out we had technical issues. Welcome to the 2022 Wrestle Buddy Watch Along for Extreme.
I'm giving that a bottle of malt vinegar.
We have not been live for the past 4 minutes, and we have all been talking as if we were. We do apologize. It turns out my computer's a piece of junk, and I really need to replace it. I'm joined today by Matty, the captain, and our guest of honor, Tidy. Gents, how are you doing?
Doing great. 5 beers in.
There we go. See, Matty's half ticked already, so we're fine there. Yeah, well, we've all been here for the past 5 minutes talking as if we were live people, so I apologize for that. Turns out my computer is absolutely knackered. Yeah, Matt, so you can end the actual stream tonight as well, because I think I really need to start using my new laptop.
I got you, my friend. We're going to start off with the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium in the Donnybrook match.
Yeah, we are.
Did you see the 8x10 of Sheamus looking dressed like an old woman?
No, I did not.
No, what?
It's there by there's like a bar there next to the announce table, and it looks like Sheamus in drag in the photo.
Oh.
Oh.
And now there's a
Wait,
white
I need to
rabbit
know where
tease.
y'all are at, because I think I'm ahead of y'all by like 10 seconds.
I've got a white rabbit tease with the white rabbit digging to hell.
Okay, I'm positive. Let me know when you hear the Imperium music.
Okay.
When it starts or whenever they come out?
Right when it starts, when you hear the dun. It's the part of that. I think the West Coast loves me. It gives me a.
Hey, you were ahead of us, but quite a bit. Goddamn.
Now.
There it is.
All right.
Yep.
West Coast.
So is this the first ever Donnybrook match? Like a match? No. I know many matches have been called a Donnybrook, but is this the first time we've ever actually had a Donnybrook?
There was one before this.
Okay.
I keep thinking Donnie Brasco.
Good movie.
I can't help.
Damn good
Great movie.
Yeah.
This is going to be, as Nick likes to call it, a meat slapper.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
And Imperium's entrance, I just love it more and more every time.
I'm hoping this is Pete Dunne's main roster coming out party.
It's got to be.
All right, Pete is so freaking good, and they haven't let him be that on the main roster yet. I'm hoping he gets a chance in this match to really shine. There's enough room for it. I mean, this is going to be tremendous regardless of what they do.
Also, Imperium is 3 of the most shredded guys on any roster right now.
Yeah, they're all in such good shape.
3% body fat, just like Lex Luger.
Between all 3 of them.
Yeah, so 1% each.
It's like Finn Balor's bigger brothers. Man.
So this is basically going to be a 6-way tornado, anything goes.
Yeah.
Irish pub brawl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's with the whiskey barrels? Is that just? I've never seen that before.
Irish.
It's because you Americans don't understand English or European people. And whoever runs WWE thinks that Irish whiskey represents an Irish pub. So they filled it with whiskey barrels.
Which you guys get from America.
Which we don't get from America.
No, I thought all the distilleries took the barrels from the American distilleries that have been used, and then that's what Irish whiskey and Scotch are all stored in.
Maybe. I would not say I am a whiskey aficionado, so.
Here comes Pete Dunne. Butch.
Get him, Pete.
They used the fucking shillelagh to keep him back.
Well, saying about his fair play after the way Gunther retained his title the other night.
Yep.
What are you talking about, Nicholas?
What am I talking about?
You're not talking about the 2 taps, are you?
No. I'm talking
Okay.
about the no. That's fine. I'm
The
talking
Shalala?
about the shillelagh assisted clothesline to win the match.
See, man, that's not fair, man. They were like, we don't do gimmicks and stuff. They did like on a backstage interview, and like, this is a shame that this great sport has to actually, bring weapons into this. And then like, he uses one. I was like,
No.
damn it, son of a.
No.
I was like, how God?
He beats people at his
What a
own
good
game.
heel.
And whenever that doesn't work, he just beats
Yeah,
them.
what a
They already moving the plunder.
way to. Oh man, they were
3-on-1 beat down.
ass.
Good Lord, Gunther is so much bigger than everybody in this match.
Gunther's so much bigger than everybody
Yeah,
on
he's
the
huge.
roster.
He's Andre the Giant, just like a foot shorter.
It's like they found this giant grizzly bear and then they shaved it and Gunther popped out.
Like Homer Simpson. I heard they shaved a bear. Sir, no, please don't take our steam tray.
The best thing about this match, Andy mentioned it on the prediction show the other day, is
Oh no.
everybody wins here. The fans ultimately win just because this match. Hello, guys.
And they've already lost a panel.
Hello, Rev. How are you?
Something to point out that I just noticed, we don't have the hologram screen ring aprons. We're back to regular aprons, so watch out. Brock Lesnar may be here with a tractor. Look at the chops. Oh, good, sweet Lord Jesus.
Oh,
That man's got a family.
Nothing scares me worse than Gunther doing Kawada chops. Holy fucking Christ.
that like
Oh.
Marvel. Is he gonna drop him on? Shit. Well, Sheamus is dead.
Matty, how many?
That's not the first time Sheamus has been dropped on a bar.
Yeah. Matty, I was going to say, how many chops do you think you could stand from Gunther before you said uncle?
-5.
I think
He'd
I'd
be
be
walking up to me and I'd say uncle.
Uncle Gunther, I missed you.
I think I'd take
Oh,
one.
gosh.
I could probably take one, and then I'll think I'm a man and try to take a second, and on the second I'd probably cry.
No. I'll take one,
Bro,
then
these-
collapse.
Or your
Have you guys
sternum
seen
will
the
split
clip?
in half.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Oh
seen
yeah, I'm not made for
the
that. man.
Japanese fan meeting Finn Balor and asking to be chopped in a Japanese bar?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Yeah, he
I've
he
never
tries to
seen a
chicken
happier
out, so
man
a
in my
member of the
life.
Bullet Club holds his arms back.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wasn't it Fale that held the fans' arms back?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. Not for a game of toy soldiers, thank you very much.
Imperium's like kind of running on these dudes.
Yeah,
are.
they're not winning.
Come on, Ridge, do
Calculated.
something.
They are a calculated team.
They're very well. That's the whole. Ridge is a very strong boy, isn't he?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, and one boot from Gunther.
That was impressive, ridiculous. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, we're doing
Was
okay.
it-
How you doing?
Or was it ridiculous impressive?
No.
Good God. Gunther? Oh, wait, no, that's not Gunther. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
European bomb.
How thick are those mats outside? I hear they're like,
Couple inches, I think.
Not that big.
okay, so like inch and a half.
Mhm.
2
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah,
They're not like the old school thin ones. They've padded them up, which I wish we could just go back to the, Mid-Atlantic days when there were no mats on the outside, and if stuff spilled out to the floor and the guys were taking like back, that's probably why Cactus Jack doesn't walk straight, because of all those bumps he probably took at one point or another on exposed concrete.
Yeah.
the
There
nesty
goes
plunge.
Going after the biggest guy in the match just to get stomped out.
As much as I loved ECW back in the day, I cringe when I see guys hit concrete now.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard and it hurts.
Stone Cold took a suplex onto it for WrestleMania. What's up, Russ?
Hello, Russell.
Good evening, all. Welcome to
see
the
you.
party.
I love it when Gunther does that. Oh.
Gunther, baby.
Oh!
Imperium are working like a well-oiled machine, gentlemen.
Bro, that doesn't even begin to describe it. These guys are like soldier units.
Right.
Gunther, you big sweet muffin top, you.
This is when they break out the shillelaghs, right? Where are those damn things?
Nick, correct me on something here. So, a shillelagh, is it a walking stick or is
No.
it just like a thing?
The shillelagh is a weapon from the 1300s.
Okay.
It's used primarily for hunting and to dissolve disputes.
Okay.
And they normally have a spike at the end, don't they?
No. Normally, it's a piece of wood with a rounded ball at the end of it, like a club. It's the original. It's where billy clubs got taken from for British bobbies back in the early 1700s.
Okay. Well, see, because every time I knew they were used as a weapon at some point, but Sheamus, the way I thought they were like walking sticks. But ooh,
maybe they are in America, but they're not over here.
Those are lariats. Those aren't closing.
Throw his ass, Sheamus.
Boom.
Cap, you were right. There is nothing around those rings, around that ring.
Something is happening with the ring this evening, gentlemen. Or at
where
least
else are they
under
gonna?
it.
Where else are they going to put the rabbit hole?
Mind you, for once, they need a lot of plunder for tonight.
Yeah.
So they got to put it under the ring.
Oh, here we go. Let's watch these.
Charm, Shaman.
Let's watch these gentlemen do this.
Come on, Sheamus, go.
Oh, those forearms.
Yes.
Oh.
German.
Also, look at Tidy getting noticed on Twitter by Sheamus.
I did?
Did he?
What, that makes Sheamus and Jordan Devlin to be noticing you on Twitter?
Oh, well, they just like stuff that I say. They don't, notice me, I guess. But it makes my day.
So you're saying that they have yet to acknowledge you?
Those are two of my favorite, man. I mean, and plus they're Irish.
So we just had a Brit take down an Irishman with a move named for Germany. Battle lines have been drawn, me hearties.
Yes.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Ooh.
That has got to hurt.
It certainly sounds
That's the
like
old
it hurts.
phrase, leathering.
No, keep going. Yes, kick his ass. Yes. Awesome.
Fight him off, Gunty.
Yes, kick him harder, Pete. Yes, look at Pete.
Has Pete
I mean, hey, Teddy's listening.
Has Pete Dunne ever heard of decaf?
Nope.
He's always been this rabid little fucking bulldog. He's not a big enough to be a pit bull, so he's a bulldog.
Hey, he was funny with Matt Riddle on NXT. I thought some of the little things they did was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised this match hasn't just been a complete just storm of nonsense. They've actually done it in a way that's made some sense. I was kind of worried. Oh, bro kick.
Yes.
Boom. Well done.
Oh.
No.
Giovanni Vinci is fucking great.
Yeah, he looks like a transformer or something. Like one of those little tips that go in the Soundwave's chest. That dude's like he's little but blocks. Geometrically,
These
that
are
guy's
some
shape.
beefy gentlemen. Oh, alley-oop.
No.
Oh, Petey.
Nice. Yes.
Oh,
God.
Double drop kick.
Well, Pete looked like he was 1 pound. He went flying.
Wow.
Oh, those backbreakers like
Irish
that.
curse.
Just, there he goes.
Come on.
other than the ankle lock, that might be one of my favorite submissions.
What, the cloverleaf?
Yes.
How
It was
come?
cool.
It's because it's
How
easy
come?
to apply. Because it's easy to
It's
apply
easy-
to your brother.
It's easy to apply, period. And
Oh, Dean Malenko.
Oh, shit.
oh,
That's
That's
gotta
sad.
hurt.
but yes, Nick, for the reason that it's easy to apply, and if you lay back on it, it does some serious damage.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Ow.
Sheamus Sheamus sold the shillelagh.
I don't think he really had an option.
What? Y'all haven't ever had a big, thick wooden club broken across your back?
I've never had big, thick wood on my back before. No, Cap.
Oh. Good Lord, Pete. I think he's about to start frothing at the mouth.
There we go.
Like I said, the best thing about this match is it doesn't matter who wins. The enjoyment has been the match itself with this one, not about.
And it's not been a disappointment at all.
No, not in the slightest.
Can we just get Gunther and Sheamus on at least every show for like 30 minutes beating the hell out of each other?
Yeah,
I don't know why I love watching. I don't know why it is. These guys just look so great beating each other up. It works. It's perfect.
Well, it's Sheamus' style. That's one. Two, it's
not
Gunther
just. It's
Gunther
not just
just
Sheamus'
doing
style, right? If you watch Gunther and Pete Dunne's feud, it's amazing. If you watch Gunther and Ilya Dragunov's feud, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Gunther
I
can
watched.
just work
I did watch
anyone.
Gunther and Ilya.
Brawler.
Why have they not brought Dragunov to the main roster yet?
Oh,
He's NXT.
I know.
He's on
Why is
NXT
he,
right now.
Why
there
is he
still
not-
a language issue with that? Is he not as well versed in English yet?
No,
No, Dragunov speaks English pretty damn well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think they're just trying to build him up on NXT before they bring him in, or maybe there's too much shit going on right now in WWE.
Because if once they finish this Brawling Brutes thing, getting Gunther and Dragunov again would be sweet.
Yeah, well,
I love
that's the best match I've ever watched live.
Yeah,
They're going for a European bomb through the table.
Yeah, they are.
Gunther's never had a bad match. It doesn't exist.
No, not in the slightest.
Not even close. I mean, I loved that dude for 2 years.
Oh,
Shit.
Uh-oh.
you better get the ice packs and the icy hot ready. Good Lord. You better get the ice packs and the icy hot ready backstage, folks, because these guys are going to need it. And probably a few bottles of.
Sidebar, gentlemen, what are your favorite? I'll use Americanisms. What are your favorite chips? By that I mean crisps. For all the English people watching.
Yeah.
So, you say that you guys have little American snack aisles in your stores, right? Do you know of Funyuns?
Funyuns, yes.
Those or Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Ruffles Sour Cream and Onion.
Oh, good man.
Tidy?
Yeah, mine was the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles, but I got a list, man. Takis, Flamin' Hot Funyuns.
Yeah.
The ranch or the sour cream and cheddar. I like both.
I even like Cheeto Puffs, man, but...
Finally, another Puffs, man.
Yeah,
Virtual high five. How many shillelaghs did they bring to this fight?
Well, there's an Irishman, 2 Brits. Well, no. Isn't Ridge Holland Welsh?
He's from Yorkshire.
Oh, even worse. That's like the third world is Yorkshire.
Mate, they still have blacksmiths in Yorkshire.
Oh, wow.
You're kidding me.
I kid you not. They still have active blacksmiths in Yorkshire.
I need to go to Yorkshire with money then.
So are they like 100 years behind us? 75? I mean, how far back is Yorkshire?
Back.
I think they've got their own internet. Put it that way.
So if I
Jamie,
ever do make
hey.
my bucket list trip over to the UK, I should just avoid Yorkshire altogether.
Oh,
Yeah. And Birmingham.
See, I would want to go to Birmingham just to say that I've been to the land of Black Sabbath, but I do get your point.
Birmingham is a whole.
yeah, they're
Get 'em,
doing what
Rich.
you wanted.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's a shillelagh fest.
Get him, Pete.
They're dying in there. Come on. Oh,
Good
yeah.
sweet Lord.
No way.
Here we go.
Yes.
Yo, good God.
That's crazy.
Oh. Racist edge through the table, people.
What did Sheamus call it? Wasn't he called it? Didn't he call it something else back then? Or?
Celtic
That
cross.
was the
Celtic
there we go.
cross.
Yeah.
Nice. Rogue kick his ass and pin him.
All right, so Cap,
Hmm?
after this match, I'm gonna need you to pause and then unpause after like a second and a half, 2 seconds, because I think you're just ahead of us.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
There we
That
go.
is it.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
As predicted, happy. That's
Sorry,
1
I
point.
was a little too excited. I really wanted this. Oh man, I've been fanning
Nothing
over
wrong with
Sheamus for a
that.
long time. Long time. Oh god, it's about time.
That was a damn good starting match for this pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was.
I am giving that one a bottle of HP.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh man. I mean, the finish made sense because you're going to have to take Gunther down. It's to keep him from breaking up the cover. And what better way than to put Big
Oof him
Man
through
through
a
an even
table.
larger piece of wood?
Just oof him through a table.
But while that's happening, you've got Dunn and fucking Holland beating the ever-loving dog shit out of
Yeah.
Bartel and,
Ludwig
or I'm sorry, Kaiser and Vinci.
Vinci.
Which is greater because like now there's a for sure rematch because Imperium's not going to be like, oh, we just got our ass
So
kicked.
Sheamus takes the belt at Rumble, right? Or is he taking that at Survivor Series? Or are we getting them in War Games?
I would think War Games.
War game.
War Games.
They'll have to get an extra person each or add a third team.
It would be a third team, and I think
McIntyre
it'd
would
be
make an
Bloodline.
easy addition to the Brutes.
I just had this headcanon that it's going to be Imperium versus the Brutes versus Bloodline in War Games.
No, not the 1998 three-team War Games. Please, God, not that.
Yes. And
That
NXT did it really well. I think Triple H booked
Yeah.
it really well in NXT.
Yeah, he did.
But they did a three-team War Games?
Yep. I think all of them, other than 2, have been a 3-team War Game.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I keep thinking it's 4 for some reason.
Well, originally it was 5-on-5. Then it went to 4-on-4. Then they changed it. The very last one WCW did in '98 to 3 versus 3 versus 3. And now I'm completely lost.
The 3 versus 3 versus 3 is the formula Triple H went with until he did 2 teams of 4.
Yeah, until Undisputed Era came along.
I think
Yeah.
4 is perfect because, like, honestly, any more than that, it's just too much damn chaos. I mean, I know they let them in one at a time after every 2 minutes or whatever, but after a while, that's a lot of chaos.
I like chaos.
Either 4-on-4 or
No,
5-on-5.
I was going to say 5-on-5 is kind of the perfect number for me because that puts 5 guys in each ring.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
It's not like World War III putting 60 guys in 3 rings. Now that was a cluster.
All right. According
That'd
to
get work for him, brother.
Match.
One of my favorite excuses of all time is
versus Ronda.
I just always tell folks I got
What
pulled
about
underneath the
Ronda?
bottom rope.
According
next
to
up's Liv
Fightful,
versus
the next
Ronda.
match is Liv versus
Yeah.
Ronda, but they're showing Bianca and
Yeah.
I'm gonna refill my tea for this one.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
No worries.
So Nick, if you had to rate that first match, what would you think?
What, out of 5?
Out of 5, yeah.
4.25. It could have been
I think I'd
better.
give it a 4.
It could have been better, but it was pretty damn solid all round. Pete looked good. Ridge looked good. He got to show off his power. Pete Dunne got to show off his ferocity. Sheamus got to be Sheamus and had a banging bit in the middle with flipping Gunther. The Imperium looked fantastic.
I'm giving it 3.7. I'm giving it 3.75. Okay, where's Dexter? Where's my wonderful little white chocolate?
I got a piece right here.
Oh, not that kind of chocolate, sunshine. I think William Regal could just sit and read the phone book and insert his own little humor, and I would pay to listen to that.
It was Miz staring at.
What's Miz staring at more appropriately?
What in
What? It's the Philadelphia Flyer mascot.
Oh,
Miz is such a schmuck. Hey. Geno
So-
Steaks. I want to
So
go to
that
Philadelphia
actually
strictly
comes back.
to have a real Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, so do I. Because they look good.
Oh,
Like, They
yes.
look really good. And I happen to really enjoy mushrooms and onions at the same time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
everything there I'm happy with.
Well, now there's different schools of thought. Some places go ketchup and mayo. Some go whiz. Some go provolone. Some go white American.
I choose Cheese Whiz.
I used to be a strict provolone guy, but I've started to switch back and forth between that and the whiz
Cheese Whiz.
Whiz is where it's
for
at.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh. Man, last time I had Cheese Whiz, man, it tastes like I had a pound of chemicals in my mouth.
That's the point.
That's why you put
It
with
tastes like Philadelphia. The city of
try that.
cheddarly love.
I'm going to try
dear.
that. Maybe they're just going to show every video package, I guess. I mean, they're back there, I guess, partying with Sheamus in the back. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think those guys are partying so much as they are icing themselves down.
Well, especially Sheamus. That's 2 nights in a row. Him and Gunther.
Yeah.
Man, God.
No, I miss the days when WWE had different promo packages for different shows.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the exact same promo package they showed on SmackDown last night.
And the same one they showed during the pre-show.
And the same one they showed during the pre-show. It used to be really good when the SmackDown package would be different to the Raw package, and then the pay-per-view package would be different to both the SmackDown and the Raw packages.
Yep.
Now, everything's just the same. It's so lazy.
Oh, the Paul Heyman package is
Just got to get rid of Kevin Dunn, man. Just get rid of Bucky Beaver, and all will be right with the world. I would at this point, Hunter's report card for me is about a C+. If he got rid of Kevin Dunn, that would instantly put him up to a B+.
Well, I'd appreciate any time when we don't have 10,000 camera cuts in a minute. So,
That's why I have to wear these
I'm so used to
sunglasses
it, I don't know.
whenever we're watching WWE programming because I feel like I'm going to have a seizure.
Great analysis from Dave.
Yep.
That's how you start off a pay-per-view. Real hard-hitting action. From bell to bell, nice use of the available weapons. Nice to see Pete Dunne, right team win over. And this sets up Sheamus Gunther 3. 8.7 out of 5, or 8.75 out of 10.
I agree with that rating. Dave's smart. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
The only thing with this whole Liv Morgan and Ronda thing, like they're trying to say, oh, now Liv is extreme. I'm like, she's too tiny to be extreme. She's just a little, little cuddly thing, and it's like, no, she's not extreme.
I'm trying to think of anything tiny that is extreme. I mean, Nikki Cross, she had like I think a street fight with somebody in NXT.
Oscar.
I don't. Thank you. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. I love Nikki Cross. I think she's one of their best wrestlers.
Nikki's awesome.
That dude, she can go. They just got to let her go.
Nah.
I'm sick of these 5-minute matches sometimes, and she finally gets some light, and now she's. I love the thing when she was crying and had her mask off.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with her.
I want to say, Nick, how do you feel that Liv is now stealing Crow Sting's gimmick with the bat, but putting all the colors on it?
I'm not impressed at all. It's like Harley Quinn went to a flipping Hot Topic. I'm not impressed in the slightest. I do not like Liv Morgan. I believe the Liv Morgan experiment is an absolute failure. I think she got the belt because she's pretty. And it has absolutely nothing to do with her wrestling ability whatsoever, because she doesn't have any wrestling ability.
But she's so pretty, though.
Oh,
she's so cute.
She's got wrestling ability. She's good in the ring, man. She's like, I think Jimmy said, like the most improved.
She's gotten
wrestler.
a lot better.
Most improved wrestler.
She's not like the girl from NXT who shan't be named, who Nick just absolutely wants to vomit whenever he sees her.
We're not talking about her.
I said she who shan't be named. I got my fun in during the NXT UK show, or the unification show.
I feel Nick staring a hole through.
What is that lovely little Japanese truffle that wears the red robe and?
I will buy tickets, sell my consoles, and come to America just to slap you both. I swear.
The thing is, Nick wants to mute me every time I say her name, but I can just unmute myself.
I know, it's really annoying.
So we now have two people who officially shan't be named. There's a male and a female that we cannot utter their name, or else they may appear.
Yeah, MS and GG.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Liv enough. The problem is I should be loving her by now. I can't, since I don't love her. It's really hard to want to keep rooting for her.
The unfortunate thing is they booked her into the ground.
Yeah.
They booked her into the ground, just like the way they booked Big E into the ground, the way they booked Kofi into the ground. It's just been a failed title run because they weren't ready for the belt.
Where would you say it really fell off for the Liv run?
SummerSlam. When they had her tapping, but when they did that Dusty finish.
I think it's before that, man. Like for me, every time I watch SmackDown or Raw, like you have an opportunity to do some promos to really impress me and make me care.
Yeah.
And it's so bad that I don't remember most of her matches. That's how bad it is. Because if you don't get me to care, I won't remember. It's like when I watched NXT one time and I forgot who the tag champs were, and I was like, how did I forget who the champ? She has to make me care. If you can't do it within a month after being champ, that's really not a good sign.
No.
I care more about Ronda.
I'll see, Nick. Now she's got the bat and she's got the long coat. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna.
I'm thoroughly unimpressed with this.
I think we're gonna see Crow live.
Emo Morgan.
Emo Morgan.
She got Joker colors on, purple and green.
Yeah. Like I said, Harley Quinn went to Hot Topic.
Oh shit! I just
Come out with
realized. Nick, get the counter up.
Oh, wardrobe adjustments.
Oh, God damn it! Yes, it's Jock watch time.
All right, is Charlie going to come and
It
interfere?
starts at bell ring, right?
I want a Charlotte interference. I want Charlotte to come out.
Charlotte would be a nice addition. I
Well,
definitely have
Ronda.
missed her.
Do you really want 2 returns tonight, Timmy?
Yeah, I love Charlotte Flair. I don't care what anybody says.
It's Triple
Charlotte,
H.
I'm
It's
Sit in the ring.
I think Triple H will book her different, where she's not always around a title and she can prove herself that way. I'll be happy with that.
I was about to say, Liv, why in God's green earth did you put it in that corner yet go to the other side of the ring?
I know.
yeah, that was stupid.
Well, that was fucking stupid.
The only one in WWE history has pinned Ronda twice. They gave that to Liv. That's how desperate they were, because definitely the character isn't getting me over. I was telling Jimmy, there's fans of her. I mean, like underdog fans, that some people that just relate to how she talks or something. There really is fans of her.
Sorry,
I like everything Liv Morgan does except what she does between the bells. That's the problem.
I understand Holly Holm knocked out Ronda Rousey.
Twice, I
There's
think.
no way you're making me believe that Ronda Rousey's not just going to snap Liv Morgan in 2.
Yeah. The simple fact is, Ronda's not the best wrestler yet. She can't carry a match.
Nope.
It's the champion's
She's the
job
most
to carry a
legitimate
match.
person.
Yeah. She will beat the piss out of any of the girls if she legitimately wanted to. And it's very hard for pretty little Liv, who doesn't have any hard-hitting maneuvers whatsoever and is a bit of a soft-touch wrestler,
Ooh.
to be a convincing opponent for someone like Ronda.
Oh, ankle lock.
It's like the Dan Severn thing in the Royal Rumble that year. Let's get you 666 tattooed on your forehead. I will ruin your Royal Rumble.
No.
Ronda Rousey's got that type of legitimacy where she can literally look at the company and go, I can ruin all this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we at the right time? I mean, Ronda just slapped the crap out of her. Like
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I've got Liv underneath the.
Yeah, Ronda's
Hurt
picking
right
up
now.
the bat.
She's going for some plunder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have yet to see one wardrobe. Oh, there we go. There we go. I
right.
killed it. I cursed it. So I count one wardrobe adjustment by Ronda.
Oh, God. The
Oh,
classic
fire
fire extinguisher.
Oh, and she couldn't even pull that gimmick off right. You're supposed to let it off whenever the apron gets pulled back.
White
Run
Russian
away.
leg sweep.
Leg sweep? No. Oh!
Oh,
Second
good
headed
God.
pause it again.
By the way, did any of you gentlemen see the first episode of Tales from the
Yeah, I was about to
Territories
say,
yet?
We might
no,
be
not
just
yet.
a little ahead of you now, Kat.
Oh, they start out with Memphis. It is so good.
Kat,
It does
what do
look
you
good.
got on your screen right now?
Rhonda's looking up into the heavens. She's looking for something. Liv's holding her head, holding her belly.
Let me know when Ronda just hit Liv with the bat.
Oh, she just hit her.
Okay.
Go.
There we go.
Oh,
We're at the same time.
she's hitting her right in the ass.
Timmy,
That's
are you
White
at
Star
same
Line
point?
property.
I've got Ronda getting in the ring with the bat.
I just, yep. That's what I got too.
Okay, I paused it again. Ronda just fell down.
Right. So, all right, we're good. We're good.
I'm at the replay.
Replay.
You're at the replay? Replay. Oh. There we go. Now we're synced up. Good.
I
Yeah.
think we're pretty close. Yeah.
We just don't need what happened at Royal Rumble, or what was it, SummerSlam last year to happen?
What happened?
They've
at
already
SummerSlam?
ruined this match. Instead of this being an Extreme Rules match, it's become a baseball match. They might as well have put the freaking thing on a pole.
A bat match.
What?
Hey, is Vince Russo booking again? Baseball bat on a pole.
Ooh.
Guys.
Oh, a strap.
Are you kidding me? She's using
Oh.
that black belt. A
Yeah.
fucking.
She's gonna choke her out.
What?
So as someone who has held a black belt before, never
break
won
your
one.
leg.
I've held one.
Oh, good God!
There's very little that you can do to make me believe that a black belt is going to have the same effectiveness as a strap.
Well, those are more of a vinyl-y type belt versus leather.
Yeah, definitely vinily.
I mean, I've never participated in a single martial arts endeavor in my life, except for that time I had attempted to do the splits and wound up breaking the house in two. But that was another story. Oh, we've got tables.
You gotta think those baseball bats are made of like mostly rubber or something. I swear.
No, they're gimmick. They take aluminum bats, but then they saw the top off of them. They put, I guess, like foam or cork or something in there.
Yeah.
And they put tape around them. They gimmick them up. There's several ways to do it.
Yeah, I'm about to say because that would have broke her hand.
Yeah.
Like Hunter's sledgehammers, the head of the sledgehammer is rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because that's a cracked rib every time.
Ugh, please don't say cracked. I've cracked 5 in my life. I can't have any more.
How does this happen? I keep having friends who keep breaking their ribs.
I am accident prone. I am a blonde. I am uncoordinated AF.
Never broke a bone in my body, but I pulled my groin last weekend. So
Oh, I meant to ask, Maddie, how is your groin?
much better. Much better. I can walk without it hurting, and I've worked the rest of this week pretty well.
So you're walking like you don't have syphilis.
Wait, Rhonda all over her gear says submit.
Yeah.
That is every guy that likes to be dominated's dream.
You mean like Sub Mysterio?
I don't know. I think Rhonda's hair's a little too long for sub.
Oh boy. I have to say though, I am loving everything they're doing with that, and I love that he is getting booed out of the building. He needed a makeover, and by God, he got it. He just needs to work on his in-ring work, because every time I see him, there are just so many little glitches and blotches, and it's just like,
You talking about flipping Eddie Guerrero's son?
yeah,
Yeah, Sub Mysterio.
yes, Sub Mysterio.
Yeah. Well, right. The boy should be in NXT.
Yes,
He shouldn't be on the main roster. He's only on the main roster because it was part of Ray's agreement with signing a new contract. Dominic Mysterio should be in NXT where rookies belong. He should not be on the main roster.
He's better now than he was 6 months ago, but he still has. You watch like every match. There's 2 or 3 spots where you're just like, that's just green. Just green as a pepper tree.
Oh, there goes the chair.
Chairs, tables, ladders, belts, ball bats. Why don't they just hold this?
Oh, that was wrong.
Nick had a good point. Why don't they just do this match inside of a Hot Topic?
The Hot Topic street fight.
Yeah. Oh, and the old shoulder to the pole.
I'd never take that bump.
No, it's ridiculous. I don't know why they do that.
I would take that bump before I would take that bump before I took anything like an unprotected chair shot or like anything where I'm hitting my head.
That's a metal post. The old graphic's gone.
And there's a way to take any bump, and there's a way not to. But it's one of the easiest ones to screw up and really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Liv can barely even lift that friggin' chair.
That's
Yeah,
because she's
she's
so
tired.
big and dainty.
Oh, good God. She went for a Van Daminator. Oh, that chair weighs more than Liv does. Put some bangers and mash into that girl.
Yeah, Liv looks winded.
Yeah, very.
Is this the longest
This
match?
match has been going. No, that first match went about 20 minutes.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, like the longest match Liv's been in, I guess, is what he was saying.
Thank you, Royce.
She doesn't look gassed, but she definitely looks winded.
Or her
Yeah.
arms or shoulders are just tired. I don't know.
Nah.
She's lifted more weight tonight than she probably has in the last 3-4 years. And I guarantee you she does not rearrange her own furniture as much as she has the furniture around the ring.
She's just Trish Stratus 2.0.
Well, she's
That's
missing a
what Liv
couple.
Morgan is.
She's missing a couple of things that Trish had.
Yeah, but you can get them enhancements later on in life.
That was what made Trish Stratus tolerable, was her assets.
If anything, I think Mandy Rose is the modern day Trish Stratus.
They were stupendous, pal.
Yeah, actually. I say you're about right there.
That comparison was made a long time ago, but now more than ever, she's kind of really fallen into that role of, she's the gorgeous bombshell that WWE wants.
Mandy's gotten
She's
so good.
really
and
good in the ring now.
When Mandy
Table was
needs to make a hit, she hits.
That table was clearly pre-cut, because there's no way even that Liv's weight would make that table snap. Oh, she's
trying to pick her up.
I can't see for all the hair.
She can't pick her up.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Liv can't pick up a pizza. Ronda's going for
Be careful, because one of my friends on Twitter did say that someone at the GCW show tonight broke their arm potentially.
Ugh.
No, that's not good.
It was in the tag team match. So, Nick, I know you're going to watch it, so keep your eye out for that match.
Yeah, I will.
What in the hell? It looks like a spider. It's like they've merged into one weird creature.
She doesn't even have the arm
how
anymore.
flexible Ronda is. Her knee was on her nose a second ago.
Yeah.
It's like the human centipede without the one in the middle.
Is she passing out?
Why is Liv acting like she's
choking her out? It's over.
Thank God for that.
She was smiling.
The end of the Liv Morgan reign has come to pass.
Well, whatever floats your boat. If she's into autoerotic asphyxiation, they can't really.
Look like Liv was
Oh
having
God, I love me some Carradine. He was so awesome.
Well, Dave, her reign will be forgotten, unfortunately.
Yep.
And I only say unfortunately because it had potential, but for me, it died at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And to our earlier statement, no word on Flair tonight. I'm going to leave that up until Ronda leaves the ring, just in case.
Right.
I thought there was a thing that Flair was going to make an announcement about something personal in her life or something. So there was people talking about maybe she won't be coming back.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Oh, I just saw it on Twitter. Yeah, that's a smile.
I mean, I know a lot of people have had that look on their face when they've been that close to Ronda's nethers, but
so I'm gonna just say right the fuck now. In what way was that a choke? In what way? They transitioned it into an armbar, and as she was getting out, there was no leg around her head to begin with at all. or on her throat.
Now, that's the same move that Maggie does to me every morning when she tries to wake me up. She just lays on top of me and tries to suffocate me.
Well, as this is WWE sponsor video, Matty, I believe we are sponsored today.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our sponsors for tonight, BetUS RevMasters. Go ahead and click the link in our description and get a bonus 125% off. Or not off, a 125% bonus to all of your gambling starting. You get a 100% bonus towards all of your sports betting and 25% off or 25% bonus to your casino gambling. Thank you for our sponsors. And guys, that took quicker than their ad.
Now, you see, that's because we're professional, Matt, and they just drag things on.
Oh, that match kind of sucked, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did.
Like I can't give it more than 2.5.
I give it 2 stars, and that's just because it had the right finish.
Timmy?
Give it something. I'm just happy Ronda took the belt off her. I mean, Liv doesn't need it anymore. I don't know. I agree. Maybe a 2 out of 5 because of the finish, and I'm happy that Ronda won. But everything else was Liv couldn't even lift her. She was trying to lift her to slam her against that table. She couldn't even really properly lift her. Oh man,
Liv Morgan ain't ready.
No, that
right.
She needs another year or so.
I just have to be generous then because I gave it 2.5. The most interesting element of the Liv Ronda match was the bat, not the competitors, as the whole thing was a bit of a mess. Ronda off to Mania with the belt, Liv off to the great unknown. I hope this doesn't just relegate Liv to obscurity.
Unfortunately, I think she's probably going to get a rematch.
I don't know, man. I that seemed pretty decisive. I mean, you could, but I don't know how they work creative and booking and all that stuff. But the way I've seen Liv for the last couple of months is this: I cannot engage and fall in love with the character. Why would you give her a rematch if it's just turning into stale crackers at this point?
Yeah.
I mean,
have you guys
did you guys watch
SmackDown last night?
Of course I watched SmackDown last night.
Yeah,
I did the recap.
You did. And it was phenomenal, Nick. I don't know why I asked you, but what did you guys think of Wade Barrett and Michael Cole as a commentary team without Vince in their ear?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was good to see Wade Barrett left the guns out, as it were.
I love Wade.
And flipping, I like Wade, and it was good. Like, people say he's part of the B team. I think that's bollocks. And I've always preferred the mechanic of a commentator and a former professional wrestler.
Yeah, Nigel McGuinness in NXT. Gold.
They've just released Nigel McGuinness.
What?
Yeah, saw it on the news today.
You didn't get a chance to see that, Timmy?
No, man, I was working all day.
As of today, they've released Nigel McGuinness.
Yep, no more Nigel.
So I expected to show up in AEW as like a 12th commentator in the next couple of weeks.
He's going to be there strictly to protect Excalibur from William Regal.
Maybe he'll be back.
Where is he from in England?
Who?
Nigel?
Nigel's from London.
Okay, I was about to say, if you were going to say Blackpool, I said...
No, Nigel is a Southern boy.
I'll say I've heard of the Blackpool Combat Club, but what's going to happen with those two and Excalibur? I don't even want to go into those acronyms. So I know on the prediction show, you guys made a point about, Cross needs this win, but that Drew can absorb the loss here.
Yeah.
How many more losses can Drew really absorb at this point? I mean, he's teetering. He's walking.
Honestly, he's nearly
walking
bulletproof. He's nearly bulletproof, Cap. He could eat losses from now till Timbuktu went up in flames.
I don't feel that same. I mean, Rollins, yes, but McIntyre does not have what Rollins. At least for me as a fan, like stepping away as like an analyst or a fantasy booker or whatever.
No.
Like with
I agree with you that
McIntyre,
this version of Drew McIntyre can't eat losses forever. But there are other versions of Drew McIntyre to be seen. The only thing with Drew is currently in dire need of a refresh.
Agreed.
Thank you.
He needs to get rid of that goddamn sword. Because it's effing stupid, right? You can't use a sword in a wrestling match.
Doesn't it?
Angela.
Yeah. Well,
It's his mother's name.
Well, it's like Liv Morgan just adopted Sting's baseball bat, so maybe he can, do something like that to freshen himself up.
No, dear God, no.
I really
Dressed like Christopher Lambert from Highlander,
which I still haven't seen.
Oh my! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I swear, Brandon, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
I haven't seen Highlander or Blade Runner.
Oh, Highlander's awesome.
How have you not seen Blade Runner? What is wrong with you?
Many things are wrong with me.
Blade Runner is
Blade Runner's the one with Ford, right?
Perfect science fiction movie.
I know, and you think as much as I love Christopher Nolan, that's like his favorite movie ever. I need to see it. I haven't. I've been a bad boy.
Nick, what year did that movie come
Stick
out?
William Regal on
1980.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you don't get a Christmas.
What? I work with uncultured swine.
So, in terms of movies pre-2000, I've seen Willow. I've seen the Star Wars movies.
Okay, you've seen Willow. That's points for Willow.
And the Dark Crystal and the other David Bowie movie.
Dark Crystal. Labyrinth,
yes.
Yeah. Okay, you get points for all of those. But you lose 1,000,000 points.
Other than that, I can't. Other than that,
Blade Runner.
the Indiana Jones movies. I've seen those.
Good. Everyone should see the Indiana Jones movies.
I haven't seen any.
Still haven't seen any James Bond movies.
Nah, I'll let it. I mean,
weird.
Because how do you go through life?
I have seen all the Bond movies.
There's so many Bond movies. I don't know how you can go through life and not just see one by
accident. If I told you guys I've played 3 Bond games instead of watching the movies.
They're terrible.
The silence is not good.
That would be a great thing for
Bond games are absolutely terrible, man. Like GoldenEye was a classic.
GoldenEye was phenomenal.
No, GoldenEye was a classic. But name me another one that's as good.
I can't give you the name of it, but there was one on the GameCube that was pretty solid.
No, that was called GoldenEye Reconnaissance. That was not a solid game. That was a rip-off and a reskin of another game, and they just called it James Bond.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I will say, to your point on that, a game that was great at the time but hasn't aged well, Tomorrow Never Dies. It was great, because it was like the first Bond game on PlayStation, but it got old quick.
Very.
So the third James Bond game that I played it wasn't good at all. It was one where they had Daniel Craig skinned over the main character for the game, and it was god awful with quick time events and everything.
Quantum something.
Scarlet looks amazing.
Yeah,
that would actually be a really good thing for Geek Buddy to do a deep dive, multiple part omnibus on the Bond series, do one on each actor's block of Bonds. I would really like that, because there were, even Sean Connery, not all his were great. Roger Moore had the most Bonds, and there were 2 of them that were really good.
Roger Moore's are all absolute classics, and I will not hear a word against it.
Oh, that is absolute hog swallow. Roger Moore was the most prolific Bond, but he was the worst Bond.
They are classics. Didn't say they were good. Said they were classics.
Man, all you need is some Austin Powers, man.
I'm so glad they gave them back this entrance.
Yeah, so am I.
Name me 3 Roger Moore Bond movies that stand up.
Octopussy, Man with the Golden Gun, View to a Kill.
Wait, you're meaning to tell me Octopussy's a James Bond film and not a porno?
Oh, there's a porno as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you Golden Gun, and I'll give you View to a Kill, but not Octopussy.
Why not? It's a classic.
I can't stand Roger Moore as James. I like the dude. I just don't like him as Bond. He's too goofy.
Sean Connery as Bond. Is he good? Is he worth watching?
Yeah, most all the Connery Bonds are pretty good.
Thunderball's the best one.
I will say Sean Connery.
Whoa! Over Goldfinger?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Goldfinger's overrated.
What?
Thunderball is far superior.
Well, you haven't seen Blade Runner. I think Nick's opinion might count a little more.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. I've seen Goldmember, but I haven't seen Goldfinger.
Goldfinger, From
I've
Russia
watched
with
the
Love,
Austin Powers
Dr. No, Thunderball. Pretty much all the Connerys are pretty good. Then there was one with Timothy Dalton, which sucked. Pierce Brosnan had 4. 3 of them were good.
There's
one was
2 with Timothy Dalton, and they're both amazing.
There's 2
Living
with
Day.
Dalton? I thought he only did one.
Living Daylights and License to Kill.
That's right. I forgot Living Daylights. That's right.
When did
and he's the best
National
Bond.
Lampoon movie start?
Oh, he won't put it on.
We are going to have words later on about this one, Nick, about our bondage.
No. We don't have words about this now. Sorry for the sidebar, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
This is important work. Timothy Dalton is the best James Bond because Timothy Dalton was the first actor to play the James Bond from the books, not the James Bond he thought Bond was supposed to be. James Bond is a murdering sociopath, and that is the character that Timothy Dalton played.
Huh. Good take on that. I didn't know that.
So, in a completely different sidebar, when did the National Lampoon movies come out?
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
I've seen those movies.
I think, was it Vacation the first one? Or was it
Yes.
Animal House?
Animal House was the first one.
Okay.
I've seen Mortal Kombat. That came out in 95.
Mortal Kombat!
Die Hard is the best
$30
Christmas movie to not come out anywhere near December.
It's not a Christmas movie!
Yes, it is.
It
It's
is
one
a
of the best
Christmas movie,
Christmas
but it
movies.
didn't come out anywhere near December, but don't look it up.
Bollocks!
Technically, all 3 Die
Oh,
Hards are
that's great.
Christmas movies.
Actually, I forgot to rate the previous match. I'm giving that one a bottle of malt vinegar. Liv and Rhonda just didn't do it for me.
Didn't do it for any of us guys.
The piss.
Yeah, I gave it a gracious 2 out of 5, so I didn't want to think about it. I went with Nick the Geek.
I'd go 1. 2 would be generous. I'll go 2 just because they did what they needed to do, but I needed more.
You're not. You're not.
No.
Dumb.
Ow.
Why has Cross not put on the strap yet? Or
He
has
didn't want to in the beginning.
Because he's
that was
a
part of the
douche.
thing, and he
No.
tried to beat him with it.
Yeah.
You can't stop the match if he doesn't put the strap on. The bell already rang, so I guess it didn't matter.
Nah.
Which, though, that is a very classic heel move in a strap match to not put the strap on at the outset, which I got to give props to Hunter for throwback booking there.
Halfway through, guys, already. After this match, we'll be halfway through. What do you guys think so far?
50-50 show. One really, really enjoyable match.
And then Liv Morgan.
Yeah. And then Liv Morgan happened. And
No way. We're not.
Is he
We didn't
gonna-
get a suplex on it. You're not
this is going to
gonna.
hurt.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh. Right on the apron.
Not what I thought they were going
Oh,
with that, but still fucking hurt.
When you see Drew pick up like Sheamus and Cross, and just, I keep forgetting how big Drew is. I forgot the last match I seen him in, but
He's
Yeah.
quite a large
he looks
man.
like he's 7 foot. If he wasn't, man,
He's
huge.
6'6". He's 6'6".
God, he looks like
You seen him
7.
live. You seen him live. Makes
He's
you feel like a
6'6", like
dwarf.
280.
It makes you feel like a dwarf.
Yeah.
But
There we
Cross
go.
is like no
Well,
smaller.
I thought they
He's
called them
almost the
hobbits
same.
over in the UK.
No, that's a halfling.
A halfling.
So,
Your
Nick,
love
you
of the
watch anime
Huffling
as
leaf.
well?
Yeah, Hobbits are Tolkien copyrighted. That's why D&D had to change it to Halfling.
Ah. Oh. Yeah, I think you made an excellent point, Nick. It's far better that we're getting this kind of a strap match because can you imagine these two guys trying to touch all four corners?
Oh God, no.
Do you remember back in like the 2000s whenever they would have the light up posts?
Yeah, the Eddie Guerrero, John Bradshaw Layfield,
Yep.
Great American Bash 2004.
Yeah, that was. Ugh.
Ow.
That was horrendous. No, but this is the best type of strap match, just where they beat the piss out of each other with it. Like it doesn't determine who wins the match; it determines how you win the match.
What do you think is better, like this type of strap match or dog collar match?
Dog collar match.
Dog collar seems way more entertaining. Ow.
There's so much more legitimate risk in a dog collar match that it puts you more on edge.
Yeah,
I like the blindfolded death match.
Maddie, have you seen Jake Roberts and Rick Martel blindfold match from WrestleMania 7?
It's the only blindfold match that worked, wasn't it?
Well, look at the participants. I mean, Jake
and it
Roberts
works because Jake just has the crowd from the start of the match in the palm of his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, has Jake Roberts suddenly developed Alzheimer's? Because apparently now he thinks he's responsible for making like all the great superstars of all time. Like he said, without him, there's no Undertaker. Without him, there's no Hogan. Without him, he's drifting.
Technically, Jake Roberts was the first legitimate person the Undertaker beat at WrestleMania.
I thought wasn't it was Snuka? I thought Snuka came before Roberts.
Yeah, except Snuka was 102 when he fought the Undertaker.
But Snuka was a legend. He was a name. I mean, I would say he was past his prime, obviously, but he was legit. Man, this outfit that she has got
is absolutely tremendous.
Yes. I would not mind being her tailor. I cannot lie.
Is it just me, or does the issue with Karrion Kross's hair growing through volume make him look less menacing than he was when he was bald?
I don't mind it.
I like it.
It looks good. Looks good to me.
I like it. It is definitely feathering right now.
Ooh. Very few guys can pull off the bald look. Tidy, I know you obviously would agree with that.
Very few. I did like Cross bald though. He looked pretty cool. I want Drew to just go bald. Man, I swear he is losing strands here and there.
Drew his forehead is getting larger as the years go on.
It is definitely receding.
Oh, flatliner.
Corbin looked great when he cut his hair.
Yeah.
What's Corbin like? 6'9"?
6'8", I think.
Yeah, 6'8", 6'9". I thought he was close to 7.
Well, see, the thing now is there is so much technology. Well, I can't using the word technology, but chemistry. There is so much chemistry now to where you can do things that will make that hair grow back.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I'm just kind of surprised more guys
in
these high-profile spots.
You clearly have a particular view on hair loss.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would agree with your particular view on hair loss because my brother has tried everything to try and not go bald, and he's still gone bald. So
yeah, there's no stopping.
I'm just gonna let it happen when it happens.
Yeah.
Just don't do the whole HBK thing where you just let it go long past the point of getting rid of it.
Well, I told my buddy Hunter that if he ever planned on going bald, because he doesn't have the best hair, but I told him if he ever planned on it, I would go completely bald with him. And
Matt,
the moment that
do you want my
happens,
honest opinion?
Bad.
You'd look like a rogue sperm if you shaved your head.
I wouldn't look good. With the lack of facial hair that I grow, I would look like a discount Just Incredible.
Maddie, whenever you visited and we made that run to the pharmacy to get some shampoo, I was like, I've got Head and Shoulders. You're like, nah, bro, ain't strong enough.
It's not. I need to get like the Selsun Blue, like clinical strength bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I was like, yeah, I
My
mean,
scalp is that bad.
I have dandruff issues too, but I'm Head and Shoulders always took care of it. But since you're a fan of Dr. Squatch, get their shampoo, dude. I think you'll be surprised. It's really good.
I'll give it a shot next time I get paid.
But get the shampoo and the conditioner. Get a bottle of each.
I was about to say my subscription renews next month, so I'll make sure to throw that on there.
Yeah, get one of the shampoo, one of the conditioner. Use them each time. It'll do wonders.
Drew's starting to try to no-sell the strap shots, but fuck that.
I'll tell you what my ex-hairdresser girlfriend told me. Always wash your hair twice. When you get a shower, wash your hair twice. Once to lift the dirt, once to move it.
Yep. That's what my, not ex-girlfriend, but the girl that cuts my hair told me.
So what? You wash your hair once, rinse it, wash it again.
Wash it again, rinse it, and then condition it.
Wash, rinse, condition. We sound like we have turned Extreme Rules into a beauty parlor.
My God. This all started with Maddie talking about he's gonna cut his hair, his beautiful hair.
I feel like I should be sitting here doing my nails.
Don't cut your hair, man.
No, I'm only going to do it if my friend ever chooses to go.
You're not, Matt, you can't cut your hair. We don't need a rogue living sperm on the channel.
Yes.
You don't promise things like that, man. You just don't do it.
Bro,
that's like me, like, oh, I'm going to give somebody my Series X. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're 25. You still got some good years left up there.
Oh, you're a liar.
Trust me.
Give it
you've got
2
some
or
time
3 years and you'll be saying the opposite.
Well, like I said, 20 years from now when we're going to the Rumble in 2040, whatever, I'll be in a wheelchair and you and Dev will be holding my colostomy bag.
I too will probably also be in a wheelchair, bro. Going to see my father-in-law today, my back was absolutely gone.
Oy.
My back sucks.
Yeah, that's
my back's bad too. It's been getting better though, because I stayed away from lifting heavy stuff.
My upper back is shot because I'm 6'4", and all the kitchens I worked in my life are made for hobbits. And when you're constantly stooped over for 8, 9, 10 hours all night, it hurts like a bitch.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
That was in the face.
Look like a
no!
Oh, he almost dropped.
See, that was like...
That was to the face.
Yo.
Oh, it's getting real.
That looks like one of those leather straps that a barber sharpens his straight razor on.
Bro, they are leathering each other.
Good God. The poor cow. He is whipping him like a government mule.
Taking forever to hit that future shot.
Future shot coming.
Three, 2, 1.
What? I've heard that song "Stand by Your Man," but this is ridiculous. Oh, what in the hell?
She fucking maced him.
Hey, it's Extreme Rules.
Did she just mace him?
Yes.
Mace the fuck out of him.
Well, it is a finish that
shit.
doesn't make
Shit.
it's a
Cross
finish
has
that doesn't
some on
make
him.
Drew look weak.
Shit, Cross got some in his eye.
That stuff is brutal.
Do you agree to straight up take real mace? Or
No.
Never.
it's like 45 to an hour of the longest, most excruciating pain.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically just concentrated capsaicin. It's like rubbing hot peppers in your eyes. You look like Ishmael in Kingpin. Oh, Mr.
Yeah, there's
Munson.
no way it's real the way he's, laying there.
Oh, if that was real Mace,
From
he
that
would
shit.
be. If that was real Mace, that stuff. I don't care how big you are. Mace will put down just about any living creature on the planet, except for that dude in Under Siege 2 who used the mace as mouth spray. Another Steven Seagal horror show.
Seagal.
Yeah, Under Siege 2, the bad guy this woman tries to spray him with mace. He takes it away from her and uses it like mouth freshener.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Seagal, USOB. Please stay off my screen. You know, it's sad. I've seen probably half a dozen or more Steven Seagal movies and haven't seen Blade Runner. That is a crime.
Yeah, it really is.
I used to be a really big movie buff back in the day, but Hollywood Video shut down and the Blockbuster. But I think about
Well, I was
5
lucky
years
because
ago,
I grew up
maybe
in
a
the
bit
cinema.
more.
Oh, even better.
So I got a lot of movies, a lot of movie collections. The last 5 years, people have to force me to go to the theater, or I got to be convinced it's really good. I don't collect like I do.
So what's your guys' opinion on that match? I'm giving that one 3.25.
I think I'll have to go with the 3 on that one.
I was going to go 3, but I gave it a point. I gave it that extra quarter because I love the spot of the strap into the face. I don't think I've seen that before.
I give him 3.
I think it was the
Just
ending.
because the ending, the ending fucked up. It made Cross look weak.
Well, they needed Drew to lose, but to have him not do it clean, which...
Yeah, but they made Cross look weak, like he couldn't have won without Scarlett's help.
It did look a little weak.
Well, there's still more battle to be done between these gentlemen.
Thank you. That's true, too. Yes, that is very true.
See, what's next? Bianca and Bailey?
Looks like
versus
Ed.
Balor by the looks of it.
Let us check the private chat. Yeah, it's Bianca Bailey.
Oh, good.
At least according to Fightful.
I'm going to get
I
more
have to
snacks.
say,
I'll be right back.
I have absolutely fallen in love with Bailey over the last month, but
She's fantastic.
her promos are just. I love her on the microphone so
I
much.
came back because I heard you say the word Bailey. Yes, I've always loved Bailey, and she's getting her feeding back. I'm telling you.
I mean, her in ring is great, but she's like the only woman on the roster, other than Becky, that can cut a promo.
Charlotte can cut a promo.
I'm more a fan of Charlotte in the ring rather than on the microphone.
All right,
she's not bad. I just I would say Becky and Bailey are just like 1A, 1B as far as promos.
Those three are the best. I love Charlotte.
So Nick, I do have a weird question.
Well,
Joe Gacy is supposedly in Philadelphia. Do you think he's just there to watch? Or do you think we're going to see Schism and him appear on the main roster?
Right. Now, Remember a couple of weeks ago, I said I really want this whole White Rabbit tease to not be Bray Wyatt so the whole world explodes.
Yes, I remember.
Remember the name I threw out there being a possible replacement for him was Joe Gacy?
I do.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is my fingers are crossed that Joe Gacy is the White Rabbit and everyone gets super pissed off because my job is going to be so much more entertaining.
You have any idea how happy I'd be? Because I love Joe Gacy.
Joe's great.
Why
and
is it that some
and I love the Grudge Young Veterans, so
why is it that some men just want to watch the world burn?
Grow up in Australia, mate. Cooks your brain.
Where is Michael Caine from exactly? Is he
Twickenham?
Twickenham?
I think so.
It's like anytime I see a movie or a show has Michael Caine in it or Anthony Hopkins, it's like, okay, I'm going to watch this at least just to see what they do. The thing may suck to no end, but I will always enjoy what those guys do.
Watch Westworld.
Oh, I tried.
While this is on its promo, I'm going to be right back.
Okay, dude.
My second to last girlfriend got me into or attempted to get me into Westworld. I watched the first season and I hated it except for Anthony.
I love that show.
It's
well written.
I couldn't, it just didn't grab me. I kept trying. And I mean, I got the premise, the concept, and even Ed Harris, I always like him most of the time.
But it's so well written, Cap. Like, it's one of the best written, especially season 1, is one of the best written TV shows I've ever seen. As far as pacing, cadence, script, the structure of the show, where the time skip happens, when the time skip happens, how you don't see the time skip coming at all. Everything about season 1 was like a perfect storm of television.
Maybe there's something I missed in there. I don't know. Because there's been times when I would watch a show the first time, hate it, and then go back to it years later. And like when I first watched MASH, I hated it. I was like, what the hell is this? Now I'm hooked on MASH and I watch it every night, just about.
I love MASH.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, and maybe it's age or something. I don't know. Like you get older and certain stories resonate with you more, but yeah. I mean, I always loved the movie, but the TV show just always kind of fell flat with me until a few years back.
See, I prefer the TV show to the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
MASH.
Oh, there you go. My dad used to watch it all the time.
But yeah, I prefer the TV show to the movie.
Why are they using a coat hanger for the belt?
They really are.
Oh, here comes my girl. Please, Bailey, please beat Bianca.
Come on, Bailey.
I need Bailey to win this.
So do I. Well, so far I'm on a clean sweep on my predictions.
See, I called Imperium. I missed that. I called Liv. I missed that. I called Cross. So I'm 1 for 3 so far. 1 out of 3.
I am 3 for 3. Come on, Bailey. Don't let me down.
Yep. I'm with Nick. I picked the same people.
Hey, Daniel. Yes. The Brutes beat Imperium. Ronda Rousey beat Liv Morgan. And Karrion Kross defeated Drew McIntyre via a can of mace.
Y'all see them showing Nikita in the crowd from NXT?
Oh, yeah.
That means, are they going to be calling her up soon?
Yeah, you'd think so.
What do you think tickets cost to that Undertaker one-man show?
Probably about $75.
Oh, you got to be more than that. At Boston
No, I'm
prices.
talking I'm talking nosebleed seats.
Are
you talking like they're filling arenas for those?
No, it's just like a one-off, one-man show that he's doing.
Like, is it a giant ballroom or something, or is like?
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it because I don't care. I like Undertaker and all, but I'm not going to go watch him talk.
No.
I mean, I love listening to Taker talk wrestling, but I don't know if I'd pay that much money to see it.
Yeah, so somebody paid for it and say, "Hey, we're going." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I ain't paying for it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you. There are those certain things where it's like, you know, you would never pay your own money to see it, but if somebody bought tickets for you, it's like, okay, yeah. Then there's other things where it's like, you couldn't pay me to go to see that piece of crap.
And that's a pretty cool outfit that Bianca got on. Every now and then she misses her outfits because she makes her own.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know about the diapers much, but it's pretty cool. It all matches. That's awesome. But Bailey's outfit is perfect.
Yeah.
I've been loving her look.
And see, I think this is going to be really good because as much as Bianca's character annoys me, she's a hell of a hand in the ring. I mean, I think her and Bailey are going to really put something together here pretty awesome.
Bailey's been needing somebody in these last couple weeks to have like an outstanding competitor to make her look great or have a good match.
The problem with Bianca for me is I compare her title reign to Adam Page's title reign in AEW, where the booking's been trash, but she's had good matches.
Yeah.
So the good matches have kind of helped carry the reign, but the booking around those matches has been god awful for months now.
Yeah.
And it's not Bianca's fault; it's the booking committee.
It's not her fault. They also don't have enough credible competitors to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna whoop Bianca's ass." Like, no, you're not. The women's division needs to really build up the rest of the roster to where they're believable. That's why me and Jimmy are saying, give them an IC title, give them a different show on Peacock. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they need more belts. I think they just need better competitors.
They just need more airtime. Triple H will fix it. It's just they're slowly building to something, but man.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're building to Evolution 2, which should be around the corner.
Yeah, I would believe they would.
God, who's that girl from NXT that unified the belts?
Mandy,
yeah.
Mandy Rose.
Why is she not up on the main roster?
They'll call her sooner or later. Probably Royal Rumble, after the Rumble. Right now, down in NXT, she's a huge attraction there, so toxic attraction. And they kind of got credible competitors there.
I hate that spot, the double cross body.
Yeah. It never looks good, and somebody often gets hurt.
Yeah.
And now, think about this, guys. This is why they put these two ladies in a ladder match, because can you imagine Liv Morgan trying to pick that ladder up?
No, the ladder picks her up.
You're like watching a mouse try to bench press a cat.
Yeah. It's like whenever you go to Home Depot and you need assistance to get something off the top shelf and the guy swings around on the elevated cart.
Bailey picked the shorter ladder and further away.
What do you guys think as far as like ladder matches? Do you like sort of the newer style where they got like half a dozen of them around, or do you like the original where they just had like the one in the entryway and then maybe a standby?
Well,
I'd say one or two is perfect, man. I don't.
My favorite ladder match is Chris Benoit versus Jeff Jarrett, Starrcade '99.
Not a bad one.
And they use two ladders, I think, in that because one of them breaks.
Yeah. That's why I love Shawn and Razors, because they had just had one ladder for WrestleMania 10, and then SummerSlam, the rematch, they had two. But the only reason they got that one was a backup because the first one took such a pounding. They didn't really feel safe climbing up on it.
I think with the ladder matches where they have like 5 or 6, I think over the last couple of years, I think I remember maybe 2 or 3 out of the like dozen were actually really good, but I think it does. I don't think it's needed. They less ladders,
or even Triple H and Rock at SummerSlam.
Like we always say here on the channel, less is more.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in professional wrestling, it always has been, it always will be. It's why Cody Rhodes is my favorite modern day wrestler. He understands the mechanics of what wrestling is supposed to be. You don't have to overblow everything in 1,000,000 miles an hour, 24 hours a day. It doesn't work.
Exactly. Well, Kevin Nash on his podcast made a point about a week ago that one of his big problems with modern wrestling is guys just work too fast. They don't know how to slow it down and, tell a story in 10, 12, 15 minutes instead of trying to do it in 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of documentaries on that about. I think someone was going to the back to talk to Triple H about something, and he told him, "Hey, kid, just slow it down."
Yes. Well, it's like in any great movie, like even a movie that's long, if it's paced right, like Godfather, the Godfathers, they're 3.5 hours long, but they're paced just right that it's worth it. As opposed to a movie where everything happens in the first half hour and then it's just blah, blah, blah.
Well, the problem is it takes time to tell a story.
Oh no!
And if you're trying to rush through the chapters in like, oh wait a minute, one dad, are you guys ahead of me? I've got Bianca about to slam her on a ladder.
Man, you keep going behind. I keep pausing it to go back to where you're at, but somehow you still keep going behind.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, I've already paused it like 8 times already tonight.
I'm sure Jimmy has a conspiracy theory on that.
Jimmy has a conspiracy theory on many things these days. Have you seen the poll, Matty? Matty's not there.
Yeah, it looks like Jimmy's gonna get to the finals.
Yeah.
Then Monday I've got my contest with Dutch.
Yes, you do. At 11 p.m. UK time.
Yep.
Why am I working so late for you people?
11 p.m. is good for you, man. It's better than 3 a.m. for SmackDown.
Yeah, I suppose. But the key is to have insomnia and just never sleep. So, though I'll admit I was really tired last night. I kept stumbling over my words and everything. Next week's will be better.
Yeah, I was trying to get on, and then life happened, and I got busy. So I came on the last 10 minutes. And you told me
I noticed
the most important part, Sheamus and Gunther. Wow.
Good.
I think we got to pause ours for like 5 seconds, Captain.
Huh?
I think we got to pause ours for like 5 seconds. Nick's like 5 seconds behind us.
Bailey is they're showing the replay of Bailey sunset bombing her into the ladder.
I got it paused. Wait till she's picking up the ladder, I guess.
Now.
Okay. All right.
Bailey's setting up a ladder.
Yep.
There we go.
And it's set. She's slowly climbing.
Are any of you guys getting a crackling in your headsets right now?
I am.
Me too.
But it's when I think you talk.
Nope,
no, it's when Nick talks. I can't tell. It is you.
Hello.
I blame Maddie.
I blame Mike. Folks, in the comments, is there any crackling coming through? Please let us know, and we'll try and fix it out. Something is definitely going clickety click.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Al.
Yeah, Dave, that's why MJF is my favorite wrestler on the planet right now. He has that slow down ability. But unfortunately, he suffers from not having a booker.
Yeah, he does. That's why he's only had one match in the last 127 days.
And it was the curtain jerker.
Yeah, it was.
Somebody threw a sign at Bailey.
There is, but if I can deal with camera cuts, the crackle is nothing.
What is she doing?
God only knows, but I know I'm gonna love it.
That does not look safe. It looks dangerously bad.
It sounds like someone typing on a keyboard.
Yeah.
That's Maddie. Oh no. Oh
Ow!
my God, man.
Oh dear God!
That didn't look good for either of them.
No, not at all.
Let's see this in slow-mo. Wow. Ooh, shit, Bailey. Gosh, you got her hip up on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Bailey ain't fucking around. This is awesome. She just kicked that shit loose. There we go. She's taking damage control, Michael Cole.
Do you know what? It's good to see the girls getting to go in a ladder match. It's not something you get very often. It gives them a chance to showcase a different style of wrestling that they're perfectly capable of.
Oh, shit's in half. Fuck. You're going to have to get another ladder, Bianca.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, there's one in the ring, but apparently that's not good enough.
No. It's been sullied. It's been touched.
That ain't clean. Oh, where'd Tiny go?
I'm right here. Someone's trying
There
to
you go,
call
you're
me.
back.
Someone's trying to call me. These people need to calm down. I'm watching wrestling. Well, they thinking they're doing their thinking.
So my ass is live on YouTube. Can you not tell? Watch it.
Oh shit!
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
I guess that's that Bianca strength, doing things that Liv wish she could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Bianca Belair can carry Otis on her shoulders. That right there that's ridiculous.
I remember that. It's awesome. Ooh. She got a boomerang.
That is a boomerang.
Bangarang. Yes, it's time to cheat.
Well, this is the thing. You can't cheat in a ladder match.
You can't?
Well, no. It's no disqualification.
Well, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, let them cheat. I think every match that's not a regular match, there is no DQ. That's what I feel like when I watch WWE.
Oh, come on, Bailey.
No!
Yes!
Oh, God. That did
I
not
wondered
look like
how long this was going to take.
Did that look like a good landing? It looked like that hurt.
That definitely hurt.
My God.
So what did I miss?
You missed a pretty good match with Bailey and Bianca that's been going.
Oh,
come on. Are you really? What is going on?
This is going to be bad.
This doesn't look right. This looks bad.
Oh, they're finally bad.
Oh! Still pretty cool.
Because she's
Bianca's
really fucking
impressive,
strong, Michael
impressive.
Cole.
Cap, you're muted.
Oh!
Talk, Captain.
Your mic is disconnected.
Mike.
Try exiting and then re-entering the stream.
Yeah.
Still not connected.
It's goddamn technology, Brandon. That's the problem.
There we go. Speak.
Hello.
There you
There
are.
we go.
I believe we were having.
I was saying to
saw the
Tidy's
little-
point,
I
you
saw
can
the
have a
little
match.
view.
To Tidy's point, you can have a match that's has countouts and DQs, but it has to be like that referee's discretion, like how far are they going to let it go. That's why I don't like no DQ matches, because it's lazy booking, as Cornette would say. There's time.
Yeah,
There's a time and place for it, but you can't just do it like that all
Yeah,
the time.
it's called Extreme Rules every October.
Yeah.
Bianca's
I
going
like
to
how
bench
they
press
made
the ladder.
Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I like how they made Extreme Rules the October pay-per-view in place of Hell in a Cell.
Just get it all out of your system in one night. Oh, I said that double knockout drop. That was like picking up 5 Liv Morgans. I mean, if you can pick up one Otis, surely you can pick up like 20 Liv Morgans.
I reckon so.
Is Bailey's mouth bleeding, or is that just her makeup everywhere?
I can't tell.
Couldn't tell there was a ladder in front of her face.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see that well.
I do have my glasses on, and I still can't really see that well.
I'm just amazed, like that. With optometry as it is, they still can't find something to help your oculars out, man.
Mate, they already replaced my eyes with someone else's twice. Well, part of my eyes with someone else's twice.
I know that, but just with technology, science, being what it is now, I figured there's some kind of.
That in the
No,
background?
there is no cure. Yeah, for some reason we'd be getting that crackling noise. It sounds like someone typing on a keyboard.
Ooh,
No.
Does that help?
she's whipping her with her tail.
It sounds a lot better now.
Yeah,
That
Thank you,
crackle
Matt.
did start when Maddie left,
It did.
it's back.
and now it's back.
It's a little bit.
Here. Give me just a second.
What in the Sam Hill?
Right? What is going on?
Let go of the ladder, Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey, let go of the ladder.
No.
Bailey, let go of the ladder.
I think you got
See,
her
that
chin.
spot made no sense. Let go of the friggin' ladder.
Yeah, that made no sense at all. Now
Up she
Bianca's going
goes.
to win. Mistake.
Yep.
That spot, man.
What a mistake.
Yeah, and now Bailey may be missing her chin or some bottom row of her teeth.
I mean, I understand putting Bianca over here because there's
She
still a
needed
lot more
something.
juice left in her title reign.
We've still got it. I'm going to back out and back in, Matt, see if it's me.
Okay. Well, we should be able to narrow this down by muting one at a time. So just mute your mic.
Okay.
Well, that's
Hang
tidy.
on a sec.
Yeah, that was tidy.
Yeah,
It's tidy.
I think it. Timmy, do you have any earbuds by chance?
Yeah, I got earbuds. So I just unmuted. So it was me when I hit mute.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's. I was about to say. I think. Do you have like your TV on in the background, like your audio?
I got it on really low.
Well, if it's on really low, it shouldn't be coming through. Do you have like a fan or an AC unit on?
No, I'm just gonna back out and come back in. I got it.
All right, yeah, try.
Anyway. All right, I'll be right back.
Well, Bianca just won, and she really shouldn't have.
She beat all of Damage Control by herself. That really Nexus is.
That makes
Damage
the women's
Control.
tag
Yep.
team champions look like absolute bitches. I mean, I'm not against the tag champs losing to the world champ that used to do that back in the 80s all the time.
Yeah, but 3-on-1 is.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with Bianca going over, but that finish was the Ole Anderson's, man.
It was the drizzling shits, you can say it.
Oh, see, when I got hired, I was told, no profanity, no drinking, no smoking. So I'm just trying to maintain my end of the bargain.
Unfortunately, I missed the beginning of it, so I only caught the end of it. But the ending wasn't too much to my liking.
No,
David said it's the second women's match of the year contender in the last 24 hours.
What?
I wouldn't go that
If
far.
the finish wasn't so rotten.
It was
He said
a
it was
good
really
match.
good pace, great spots, excellent story, but a bit of a shocker in Bianca retaining.
I'd say it was well paced. It built okay, but it fizzled off about 2/3 of the way through, and they just started hitting the motions and doing old spots.
Yeah, he gave it a rating of 8.25 out of 10. What would you give it, Nick?
Out of 10.
Out of 10, since he's doing the 10-star rating.
7.45.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go even lower than Nick. I'm gonna go 7, 6.5 to 7, somewhere in that. Let's 6.75.
Now, David, that match was taking over Twitter last night, so I do have to go back and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back,
match
gentlemen.
was
I have
insane.
got to get rid of some fluids.
No worries. Yeah, I heard Masha Slamovich versus Jordan Grace was a banger of a match.
Yeah, I bet it will be. Mash is probably on for Women's Wrestler of the Year outside of WWE. And Jordan's really good.
Masha has had one of the best runs of any wrestler this year.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I was about to say male or female. She's been on a fucking tear.
Well, I don't know the result of last night, but I know that she hasn't lost to another woman in 2022.
I'm not gonna look it up and spoil it for myself because I want to watch the match.
Yeah, so do I.
But it doesn't. It wouldn't surprise me if Masha took her first loss this year.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. It's in Impact, so
And
Impact.
Jordan Grace really is like their golden girl over there.
Yeah. They got X-Pac.
Come on, we got to make a GCW reference while he's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, we get Gargano versus Theory on Monday.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Seth versus Bobby. Seth takes the title tomorrow, right? Or on Monday?
I think so.
So Seth takes the IC title. We potentially get Bobby versus Roman at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And we get, if they do the same thing that they've always done, IC title versus US title, we get Seth Rollins versus Gunther. They haven't had a match since 2019.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finn has to
Jay
win
White.
this.
Jay White called Eddie Kingston out for the New York show.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, David.
Wow.
I'm still trying to figure out how Sammy Guevara, like, does he have like photographic evidence on Nick Khan or on Tony Khan?
Chris Jericho keeps going to bat for him and it keeps getting him off.
Man.
It's something along those lines because, dear God. I saw someone say on Twitter, you know, if you have multiple issues in the workplace, you know, the workplace might not be the issue, or, you know, in multiple different workplaces.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the third or fourth incident with Sammy Guevara not getting along with someone backstage.
I'm 35. I've left jobs, I would say, twice for workplace issues. One was my very first cooking job I ever had. And then the other was the one I left last year.
I've left plenty of jobs, mate, just because they were terrible.
Well, not for workplace, you know, where it's just, you know, what they call toxic work environment, or Shawn Michaels would call unsafe work environment, as he throws a wad of hair on Vince's desk. But I mean, my first cooking job, it was a family-run restaurant, and I had worked my way up from dishwasher to prep cook to cook. And then one of their relatives got out of jail, and I got demoted back down simply so they could give him a gig. And I was like, no.
All right, gentlemen.
Exactly, David.
Bathroom break.
All right. Drain thy lizard.
Exactly, David. Sammy only has so many more matches that he really has in AEW.
Well, and it's not just the fact that he's basically rubbed half the locker room wrong. He's got he's got heat from the fans, but it's like go home heat, not, you know,
it's not good heat.
Yeah. There's heel heat and then there's go home heat. He's got go home heat.
People genuinely don't want to see him on TV.
I mean, whenever you and I were doing All Out when you were down here, like just the mere sight of Sammy Guevara, I could see that vein in the side of your neck just bulging out.
I understand, you know, he's cool, you know, maybe as a person at meet and greets and stuff like that. There's been more than a few occurrences of people backstage that know the guy.
Yeah.
That say he's a piece of crap.
Well, I mean, MJF is so lovely at his meet and greets, but Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, but at least, you know, MJF is playing his character. Sammy Guevara will be nice to you and then, you know, talk absolute shit about you while you walk away, apparently.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that, you know, he and Eddie Kingston, you know, Eddie Kingston, from what I gather, is one of those guys that if you hate Eddie Kingston, like the guy, that's a you problem because he's a really nice guy. It's like
we have Timmy back.
It's like you never hear people say, "Oh, we hated Mick Foley backstage. Oh, we hated Bryan Danielson. Oh, we hated Kane." No, it's like no one hate those guys. Have no heat with anybody because they're the nicest human beings on the planet. Mm-hmm. Everybody loves Eddie Kingston, the guy. And if you've got a problem with him, it's like that's on you, mate. That's
100%.
Yeah. I don't like him as a wrestler, but I like the guy. It's like I can't have any problems with him. He's such a nice dude.
And that sound has resolved itself, Timmy. So,
woohoo!
Nice.
I'm a hero.
I can be your hero, baby.
Hero work, simple things, just leaving and coming back.
give me a man after midnight. I can't tell you guys how many times that song plays over the PA at work.
Whatever happened to Midnight Train to Georgia?
It crashed.
Sometimes one little rock can throw off the entire train track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God bless Gladys Knight.
Ooh.
Is that sub in a
I think that's
mask?
Finn.
That's Finn.
It's Axiom.
It looks like the Gimp mask from Pulp Fiction.
My God.
Sweet.
It might be a reference to Pinhead.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's obviously got one eye open.
Oh. Gentlemen, I think this is going to be one hell of a fight, and I am looking forward to it because I love me some Finn Balor.
I need him to wrestle with that on. That's what I need.
I know it's a Velcro strap, but how fucking funny would it be if that strap at the back was a snapback? What's your mask? Snapback.
It's really Dom. He's been doing the Finn workout regimen. He's gonna kill it tonight,
bro. If the Finn workout regimen only took 3 weeks to look like that,
we'd all do it.
No, I don't have the discipline.
No, not the why. That's why I'm fat.
No, the 2 or 3 week Finn Balor workout regimen is you don't leave the gym. You actually eat the little drywall out of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
So something to point out, fellas, it's Extreme Rules. And I know Hunter had his spiel, but we're 5 matches in. We haven't had any color yet. Are we going to get some color at Extreme Rules?
No, they're still not allowed blood.
He said that there's not going to be any blood coming back, but
of all the things,
something
Hunter
tells me.
I just can't believe Hunter said that. He's smarter than that.
It's got to be in the Cody contract. It has to.
I'm assuming Cody gets to bleed at Mania.
You let me bleed, goddammit. You bring back bad blood so I can have a first blood match, goddammit.
I mean, I'm not a fan of blood very often, but it's necessary in certain aspects for storytelling purposes. It gets
you need it for a blood feud.
Yeah. You need it when it's necessary to take things, that next notch up.
Blood elevates a match when it's the right time to do it.
Bingo. It's like a great dish that looks good, tastes good, but it's not garnished at all. It's like it's missing something very
to that
important.
point. A match like Jon Moxley versus Rush for a title match eliminator should not have any color to it whatsoever.
No need for it whatsoever.
No, a title match should not have any Jon Moxley to it. That's the problem in that.
Not going to get into this with you again, Captain.
I'll behave myself.
I can't think. What was the match we haven't seen yet besides this?
It
Really
is
loose
the
Rollins.
fight pit.
My phone's at like 11%, so I may just charge my phone over this and come back right at the fight pit.
It might
Okay,
be a
mate,
good
no
thing
worries.
to do, Timmy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, mate.
I will say I do like that they've got the microphone in
Thank
the
you
ring.
so much.
Very, very nice throwback to Blanchard and Magnum TA.
Nice, it is. Thank you very much, dude.
Yeah, to your earlier question, I know we're going back like an hour, but you asked like favorite chips. So Sun Chips makes a chili lime
Chile Lion.
that is really good.
I'm not a fan of chili crisps. I'm not a fan of chili.
Not a spice guy.
No, I used to work in an Indian restaurant, so I can handle my spice. I just don't think it elevates flavor. I think it does the opposite.
It can mask it
The right
when
amount of
used
spice.
inappropriately.
The right amount of spice can bring out flavor, but then there is so many people who are like, I want to feel my tongue melt as opposed to tasting it.
Like my
You
mate
got to
Chris,
find that good.
My mate Chris is now up to Carolina Reaper hot sauce.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
time out, Maddie. You're saying this from the guy who was that like the second or third hottest chicken they had at Foghorn?
I was in the mood to melt my tongue that time.
You damn near melted mine.
But yeah, I was about to say there is a that's why I mixed it with I think it was the ranch, like the Chipotle ranch, because you got to find a way to bring out that flavor with the amount of spice it had.
I hate Chipotle peppers.
I'm Hispanic, so I love peppers.
Normally, I'm with you.
Each to their own. I hate Chipotle flavored peppers. I think they're nasty and bitter, and I'm not a particular fan of bitter.
I'm with you for the most part there, Nick. But there's that restaurant one of the restaurants I took Maddie to across the street, Sassy's Barbecue. They make a Chipotle ranch sauce, and it's the only Chipotle ranch sauce I've ever had that I love. It's just right.
Okay.
Sassy's Barbecue on Weddington and Fayetteville. Cheap plug.
I'm okay with Chipotle. It really depends. It's not my favorite pepper to use with anything, like at all.
I've got a habanero hot sauce in my cabinet, Maddie. I need to send you a bottle of that and then get your thoughts. One of these days, I'm going to find something that's going to burn you down.
That's easy. Cap, order online. Dave's Insanity sauce.
Yeah, Dave's Insanity.
I've heard of that.
Percenter. My buddy Hunter had a bottle of Dave's Insanity 1%er Ultimate Hot Sauce.
Yeah,
and
it says on the side of the bottle, "Be warned, this sauce is suitable for degreasing engines." My
little brother Devin, he had a toothpick of it and was like, "That's not enough. Give me a spoonful of it." So my buddy gave him a spoonful of it, and Devin's like, "Oh, this is hot."
This coming from the same guy who shoved an M80 into his rectum.
Yep. He was underneath the faucet in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, I bet it was.
And my buddy Hunter, the sadist that he is, looked at Devin and was like, "Hey, I got something that'll help you out." Gives him a couple mints. And Devin threw the mints back. And every breath he took just hit that tongue. Mm-hmm. And he said it felt like it just caught back on fire every time.
Yeah, that's about right.
So what would be, what would, strip the lacquer or the varnish off something quicker? Dave's Insanity or Gunther chops?
Dave's Insanity.
Are we talking quicker? Because I think Dave's Insanity will work on contact.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Gunther's hand coated in Dave's Insanity, chopping Sheamus' chest?
Well, that's just brutal.
It's Extreme Rules.
It'd be so messy, though.
He would have to wear goggles to make sure he doesn't get. No, he'd have to wear like a full hazmat suit.
Make sure he doesn't get any on his dick or in his eyes.
Can't get any on his pores. You get that on your skin and it gets a fucking flare up.
I mentioned it earlier. The new Tales from the Territories series. They start with the Memphis territory, and there's a story in there of a rib that went down. That same rib happened to me in the last band that I was in. The icy hot mentholatum in the underwear. That is one of the legit best ribs if you're on the not on the working end of it, but if you're the recipient, you are fit to kill another human being.
So how mad would you guys be if Bray Wyatt, or if like there is no White Rabbit thing tonight? Because I haven't seen any QR codes. They've shown two commercials.
They've shown two, which were the same video they showed on SmackDown last night.
I would be less angry
crawling into the
digging a hole to hell by the looks of it.
I would be less angry if there was no reveal tonight than I would be if there was a reveal and it wasn't Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. I still want it to be Joe Casey.
If they paired Casey and Wyatt together, that'd be fun.
There's still some sanity left in there's still some sanity left in the world, damn it, Nick.
No, I just want the internet to explode, Captain. The internet I want to see Twitter burn down before my eyes.
If the White Rabbit is not Bray, I believe you will get your wish, sir.
Oh,
if that's in order, David, I need you to go watch Suzuki versus Thatcher at OTT. Those chops Suzuki gave Thatcher sounds like a goddamn musket going off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might put Suzuki above Eddie. I swear to God.
Adam Rose strolls out with a bunny and Braun in the red pants. This show is getting extreme.
Finn Balor's begging for forgiveness from Edge.
Just say I quit and this can all be over.
Finn really needs to win this match.
He does. I was just being facetious there. I mean, yes, I want Finn to win this match so bad. He was when I first got back into wrestling in 2014, 2015. It was he had just got promoted from NXT, and I was like, this guy is freaking awesome. And then he hurt his neck,
and he got fucking hurt.
I was like, damn it, why can't I have nice things in wrestling?
Well, the thing is, Finn proved everything he could do in New Japan. He's proved that he's a fantastic leader of a faction. He's a fantastic heel. He's a fantastic babyface. He can flat out go. He doesn't do anything that other people can't. He doesn't do anything that other people can't do.
Right.
But everything he does so well and so crisply that it doesn't matter.
Bro, he beat Roman in his first week on Raw?
Yeah.
What is that they're on? Is that that's the preview, the pre-show desk.
Yeah.
What is this
he
fetish?
Can't quit if he's got that.
What is this fetish that Edge has for taking sticks and bars and shoving them in people's mouths?
Ask Beth Phoenix.
I was about to say, let's get her on the show. And okay, let's get down to brass tacks, sister. Why does Edge like toys?
What is Edge's fascination with toys? And why does he like putting them in people's mouths?
It's like Undertaker with cucumbers.
Edge winning this does nothing for anyone involved, David says.
Agreed.
Finn's New Japan run was excellent.
Yeah, completely.
Edge has said he's on his way out, right? Edge has said he wants to retire next August, right?
Yeah, I was about to say next August is the match, is the show in Canada that he wants to be part of.
So this is where Edge starts paying back to the biz.
You would hope.
Not that he can't win a few here and there. I'm not saying just job him out.
Yeah, but he's been undefeated since his victory over Seth last summer.
Yeah, at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, so it's it's about time he lost. And realistically, I
No, didn't he lose to Miz?
No.
He didn't. I thought he lost to Miz earlier in the year.
They literally made a big deal about it before the match.
Okay.
Nick, you know how this match has gone outside the ring and into the not the entryway, but the tunnel there.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm having flashbacks to Kevin Sullivan, Chris Benoit, Great American Bash '96 when they wound up in the bathroom.
Oh, that cleaner looked so surprised.
The man in the bathroom. Which was.
Could you imagine being in the bathroom and then you just hear a bunch of thudding and guys going,
Ask Jerry Lawler. He was the one. He was taking a deuce whenever Shawn and Brett got into it in the bathroom, and he quickly finished what he was doing and tried to separate them. At was it King of the Ring '97? Yeah, King of the Ring '97. I got to say this. I'm liking this match, but I'm also liking the pace of it. My only problem is the referee is sticking the microphone in there way too often.
Yeah, at points when it's obvious they're not going to quit, so why would you bother asking them?
Yeah, don't put the microphone in there unless you got them in a submission hold. Yeah,
don't have the microphone in there unless one of the guys requests you to do it.
Yeah, that's my only problem with this match so far. I am digging this. It's paced just right. I love it.
Like I always say, timing makes matches. Like it really does, in my opinion. It's all about timing, and both Finn and Edge have got impeccable timing. I said it the other day. I think that Edge's work in ring has fallen off a step since he's come back.
It has,
that's just because he's older, he's slower. That's what happens.
And he's had his neck fused.
Yeah, but his timing has never gone away.
Yeah,
his timing is bob on.
Well, that's the thing is the greats, the legends, no matter how old they get, they always keep that timing. Their athletic ability will. It's like a quarterback it's like a quarterback like that gets older. Like yeah, they lose arm strength, but they never lose the decision making.
No, that's a good point. I like that. It's just like I'm trying to think of a wrestling example of someone who's along the same lines. Christian Cage.
Christian Cage. Yeah, very good example.
Perfect example. Christian has got on to the point where, because of all the wear and tear he's taken, he can't go as fast or as further as he used to. And it's because he was Edge's partner. It's the perfect analogy.
Yeah. But
Christian's timing is so freaking good, and his promo timing is just as good as his physical timing.
Yeah, talk about a guy who, I mean, I know he's worked at it for over 20 years, well, almost 25 years now.
Yeah.
But you talk about a guy who went from having zero promo skills to now being one of the best 5-6 guys on the horn in the business.
Yeah. Random fact about Christian Cage: Vince McMahon hated his face.
Okay. Vince McMahon hates something about everybody.
Vince McMahon pitched the idea of permanently, whenever Christian was on camera, of having a blue dot covering his face.
God, I hate Vince McMahon so much.
Yeah.
I am glad he is gone.
Aren't we all?
Well, as I've said 100 times, as much as Trips may piss me off, and as many bad moves as I think he makes, worst case scenario, he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
There's a difference between doing something that's, bad or doesn't work and just doing something that's flat stupid.
I'm scrolling through Twitter and I just saw Mace tweet out, "Damn, she really hit him with the Masse." The crazy thing about this match is it's two people who you don't look at either of these men and expect either of them to say, "I quit."
No.
which is what makes it great being an I Quit match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fully expecting one of these guys to have to get, mutilated in order for him to end the match.
Pass out.
Yeah.
Referee. I'm expecting a referee stoppage in this.
Yeah, he can't.
Either that
he
or like
can't
you
say
said
I
the
quit
other
if
night.
he's passed out.
That or like you said the other night, Matty, something to do with Beth.
Yeah.
Judgment Day bringing Beth out, holding a hostage, and forcing Edge to quit.
It's what got Jay to. It's what got Jay to say I quit in the Hell in a Cell I Quit match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I meant to compliment you on that, Maddie. That is a phenomenal point, and I really liked when you said that because, not to reveal anything, but in my booking, I almost went with something like that for Slamboree 2000. I didn't. I wound up going with something a little bit different, but I was close to doing something like that. And it's rare, but when it's done right, it's just like that is such good heat when it happens.
And you've got a full stable in Judgment Day to make it, seem that level of desperation.
Well, maybe it'll be Rhea Ripley coming out carrying Beth Phoenix.
No, she'll have Sub on a leash.
Oh yeah, have Beth on her shoulder, have Sub on a leash. I really wish they would get Rhea back into, into the ring, working towards the belt. She doesn't really need it right now, but I'd like to see her get back in the ring competitively. I mean, I'm loving how they're using her, but I just wish there was more in ring than just, out of ring. Oh,
am I the only one that feels like this match has kind of gone about 3 minutes too long?
No.
No, I think this it's like you said before, it's been paced very well. They're building to something.
It's just I don't know why this match of all the other matches on this card feels like it's been dragging. Like at this point.
It's because they haven't stepped it up to the level that people would have expected them to step it up to in an I Quit match.
Well, it's a also, methodical beat down.
Well, and also to Nick's point, Edge can't go with that pace.
Nope.
Like he could at one point. Finn could go with that pace, but that would be stupid to try and make
the crowd
Edge
cheering. Here comes Dame.
Oh, I think I see Sub. Or is that Rhea?
Also, I will say, Def Rebel, great job on the remixes they've done to the Judgment Day theme songs.
Yes.
And then Rhea Ripley got a completely new theme song, which I absolutely love.
I haven't heard Rhea's new theme.
Oh, it's good,
really
dude.
good.
I'm a big Motionless in White fan, so I like Chris Motionless.
Oh well, Jimmy watches Raw, so I don't have to. I watch SmackDown, so you lot don't have to.
Guys,
the last 2 weeks of Raw, I mean, more specifically 2 weeks ago, and to a lesser extent this week, they've paced them pretty well.
Damien and Sub were the only two that came out.
Yeah, no Rhea.
Maddie, you may be onto something there, my friend.
Oh, God damn it.
The old, well, Rhea keeps a pair of handcuffs. Rhea keeps a pair of handcuffs on her all the time.
Well, that was rather smart still. Oh, he's going to get his ass beat.
This does not look good.
Dominic Mysterio trying to look mean when he looks like an extra from Grease.
Them with the purple bandanas makes me want to laugh so hard.
Can't fight off 3 men with one arm.
Of course he can. He's Edge.
That's why he needed to start kicking. He has 2 legs.
That.
The only person here to help Edge would be Ray.
Yeah.
And didn't they take him out last week?
Yeah.
Oh, we got kendo sticks. I can hear someone's TV, FYI.
It's probably mine.
I wonder what that
We
was.
we kind of filled the dead air. We kind of left dead air a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want McDivitt getting on us.
Sorry, but I'm quite tired, gentlemen. That's why I've slowed down.
Oh,
It is 25
Nick,
past
it's
3 where I am.
understandable. Wait,
Whoa.
Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio.
Here comes Ray with the chair. Did he just toss the chair? I looked down for a second.
I think he saluted it at him.
Okay. Is it just me or are Rey Mysterio's masks whenever he's not wrestling better than whenever he is wrestling?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Like as of late, at least.
And Sub just hit Poppy.
No, as we heard, Rhea is Poppy and Mommy at the same time.
And Eddie is his dad.
Wait, she's a hermaphrodite? She's Mrs.
No,
Carter?
Eddie is his father, but Rhea is his
It's
papa.
Poppy. Okay. I'm less familiar with the Mexican culture. I just want to make sure I got this right.
You're not doing the Brian stomps. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, he is as well.
Oh, Sub.
Oh, I thought Dom was about to rip the mask. I was about to be really mad.
Considering he wants that one day, so
Yeah, whatever happened to that gear that he tweeted about at like that SummerSlam?
we never saw it.
Hey, Ray, here's an idea. Go and get the damn handcuff key.
Yeah, crawl towards Rhea.
But bring
There
a
she
large
is.
blunt object. Oh,
Fucking guys, my whole prediction might be right.
Yeah.
All right,
Nostromatic.
we just need Rhea to put her into the brutalizer. Fuck's sake.
I thought that was the Dominizer. Here we go. Oh, Maddie, you might just be spot on, my friend.
Please. And I'd be fine with this match at Royal Rumble if I don't
I'd
get.
be very fine with this match.
Because I think on the prediction show I said I wanted Rhea versus Bianca for the women's title, but I think we're gonna get Bayley versus Bianca one more time at Rumble.
Why wait till the Rumble for that? Do it at Survivor Series. I mean, that's a match that doesn't necessarily need a 3-month build.
Survivor Series, they're gonna have a women's War Games match. They have to. Her spear's not that bad. It's not good, but it wasn't bad.
Neither's Edge's.
Yeah,
I've
like
always really liked Edge's spear. I don't get why people shit on it.
she got
so
the
much.
handcuff key.
Because it's not a spear.
It's more of a tackle takedown. It's not
It's a
a
single arm waist lock takedown. It's
yeah.
not a spear.
it's not a he who shan't be named spear. Prime he who shan't be named spear.
Or a rhino spear.
No, Rhino's was a gore. There's a big difference.
Yeah, but it was still a spear. It was just a
And
low
so was the
tackle.
pounce, but it was a pounce.
No, because that's not a spear. That's an actual pounce.
I will say I did prefer Rhino's spear, gore, whatever,
Ray, what the
to just
fuck
about
are you doing?
anybody's.
Dom, what the fuck are you doing?
What is he talking
Shake
about?
my hand. Shake my hand. Kick him in the balls, Edge.
Kick him in the dick, Edge. Kick him right in
him
his
in the
tiny
dick.
Spanish dick.
Kick him in the dick. Kick him in his Spanish fly. Yeah.
Oh, right in his burrito supreme.
There we go.
And now we've got Finn in the ring. Sling blade.
I think you guys are a second ahead of me again.
Son of a bitch. How?
I have no idea.
Single arm
I
waist
blame
lock
the ads
takedown.
that they run. We get different ads. Spear.
Single arm waist lock takedown.
Yeah.
Does he have a third?
After this match, I'll pause for 1 second exact.
Oof. How many is it? Well, see, this is why it
Get the
that
chairs.
doesn't look like a move that would make you say, I quit. Oh, yeah, I would get out of that woman's way. She is not happy.
What if Beth turned on him?
I actually just thought about that myself. Which is
No, he's going back to that fetish.
which is a little old. Good
Here
Lord.
we go.
And
Yes.
Rhea's in.
Yes.
This is the Copeland family versus the the Judgment Day.
South
Oh, she took her out with the knucks.
Man, handcuffs, brass knucks. Dom must be having a hell of a night.
Yeah, it's like, as my brother would say, Klingon sex.
Oh,
To be fair-
coup de grace.
Okay, to be fair, with that move and you being held down, Finn's to land on those ribs, you're done for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that. Well, see, that's the thing is, I hate that move from a safety standpoint, but has Finn ever hurt anybody with it?
No.
Never.
So there you go.
And he's been doing it for what, 15
20 years.
years?
Nearly
Yeah.
20 years.
Normally, I would say don't do that in my ring, but the fact that he's done it all this time and has never hurt anybody is credit to him.
Go to hell. Yes. Rhea,
Yes,
do
Maddie, I
it.
believe you are correct, sir.
Yeah.
That classic Fall Brawl War Games 1997 when they put Flair's head in the cage door.
Oh, she's going to try to do the concerto. There's already a chair in there. Why'd you grab the second one?
WWE's furniture bill for this pay-per-view has got to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now hit her.
you
Now
have-
hit her. Now hit her.
you have-
After he says
You
I
have
quit.
You have any idea how cold it would have been if Edge just let Beth get
Yeah.
hit with the concerto?
Yeah.
Now see,
Because she's
see-
going to do it anyway. She's going to do
Well-
it anyway.
Bonus points to the Quizmaster. All right. Nicely done, sir, for that theory.
let her have it.
Boom. Oh, Beth ate that really well.
Oh,
Now that is
mixed
heat.
tag team match. Mixed tag team match.
I hope we get Finn versus Edge one more time, and we get Beth versus Rhea proper.
You have done pushed that man beyond the outer limit. See, now this
Excellent sell from Beth.
This is picture perfect, great booking. I was hating all that interference, but this was. I gotta applaud Trips for this. That is so perfect.
No,
It's
I
that
really
heat.
enjoyed that match.
Ugh.
That match was slow paced. It was methodical. It went exactly where it needed to go. There was the correct amount of violence, the correct amount of story. Everything ticked the boxes in that. That was really good.
Now with the ending of it, the length of it doesn't bother me, as
That's
it
what she said.
it doesn't bother me, as it led to where it needed to, like you guys said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they could have sent it home maybe 3 hours or 3 minutes earlier.
3 hours earlier.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
that really
fuck
was a
the
long
match.
match.
Fuck the match. Period. End.
I'm giving that one 4 stars.
I'm gonna give that one 4.5.
Ooh.
I'm obligated to give it at least 4 stars.
Oh, getting the Charlotte Flair promo, gents.
I'm getting a Latuda commercial. Once daily Latuda. No substantial impact or weight gain.
Getting the Charlotte Flair promo.
I best go check on the dog. Oh.
It's good to see Shaz again.
Yeah.
I swear to fuck, if she wins the Women's Royal Rumble, though, I'm fucking rioting in San Antonio.
It's got to be Becky, right?
You see, a lot of people have been saying Becky. I'm all on the Bailey train. I think Bailey wins the Rumble this year.
Becky Ronda, dude.
Is it really that big of a money match, though?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep. It really is.
Because you see, that's one of those matches that, because it happened at what, Mania 36 or 35? Because if it's 35, you're meaning to tell me that you guys have still been this built up for it for almost 4 or 5 years.
There are people that are, dude. I got a mate called Matt. He's been obsessed with that match since
The death match guy, right?
Yeah. He's been obsessed with that match since the first time it didn't happen.
It just, me personally, it doesn't feel like it would deliver as much as people want it to. Like, Charlotte is 90% of the women's roster's best dance partner.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte does not put on a bad match with who she wrestles, unless your name is Nia Jax.
Yeah, but that's because that was Nia Jax, and Nia Jax sucks.
But
that's the thing.
Yeah.
The one thing that Becky outshines Charlotte in is her storytelling ability. And that's what Ronda is lacking.
The story there with Charlotte builds itself with Charlotte and Ronda as Charlotte beat Ronda at WrestleMania. Becky beat Ronda at WrestleMania. Regardless of how you have it, Ronda's got to go over in that WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
I just don't see the logic or the way it working in that. But that's just me. I do have the younger aspect out of it.
It's all right. Miz is beating the piss out of the Philadelphia Flyer mascot.
Oh, yes, and there's my boy Dex.
Yes!
Oh, the silencer.
Oh, I think we're going to be seeing William Regal do that to Excalibur soon. Come on, you little cupcake.
I love that he just strokes people's faces when he's done. Who's under the mask? It's Johnny.
Miz is one of those guys that I hate. When I say hate, I'm speaking in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him, the character, not him, the guy, but I hate the Miz. I hate the character. He is such a schmuck that I want to see him just get disemboweled, which means he's doing his job. All right.
Here we go.
My old guitar teacher, his band, every Halloween, or well, not Halloween night, but every October they do a Rocky Horror Picture Show tribute and play the soundtrack in order from start to finish. And I actually missed that tonight to be here with you guys.
Damn, it's early in October for them to do that, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're all well. I did miss that to do this, but also the bar they're playing at is the one bar in Fayetteville that I'm banned from.
Understandable. Understandable.
I couldn't get in there if I wanted to. That's a. I don't know if I told you that story, but yeah, that's the one establishment I am banned from. I mean, you know me, I'm a pretty calm, cool guy. I hold my liquor very well. And it wasn't even a situation like that. I literally got kicked out and banned because I was hitting on one of the bartender's girlfriends who did not tell me that her boyfriend was a bartender, that she even had one. So there you go.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So I would rather not patronize them. Anywho.
So we have David pop back in the chat. Edge versus Finn was more about storytelling than action, which was the smart way to go. Nothing overly brutal, but this was well done. Ending a bit overbooked, and the feud continues on. Since June. I'm excited for this match. Where does Bray Wyatt really come into this match? Or the White Rabbit, I should say.
Well, if they're going to, they might as well, because they haven't done it yet.
Oh, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
He's coming to say hi.
And goodbye. No, he's actually sticking around for a second.
He's been tired of getting locked.
Yes.
He's been locked out of the room all night, and he's quite annoyed. Aren't you, buddy?
How are you, Mr. Bigglesworth?
Say hi.
Nick's evil villain cat.
Yes,
yeah. Nick in the jacket with the cat in the chair is, when you're doing Buddy Wars, you have that perfect Bond villain look.
Well, I do try.
We're going to discuss Bond a little bit further. This Roger Moore take I have issues with, but we'll get there later.
Hey, who knows? Maybe you can bring it up on Buddy Wars on Monday.
There we go.
Well, Roger Moore and Sean Connery are both dead, so I can't really book them. All right. I have never seen a fight pit match, but I purposely did not go back and watch the others because I wanted to come into this thing cold to see these two guys do it.
I'm so depressed Daniel Cormier is not wearing his trunks over his WWE referee uniform.
Daniel Cormier has put some weight on around the midsection. Hello, Tiny.
Yes, he has.
Weren't there ropes to the first one? No, you are good, Teddy.
They haven't lowered the cage yet.
Yeah, but aren't there normally ropes? They took off the ropes off
there's no ropes.
Yep, no ropes.
No, it was just the walkway up top.
Just steel, baby.
Oh my god, I absolutely hate the AR.
It's about time for that to go. Get rid of the AR and Kevin Dunn.
Let's get rid of the AR and give the rest of the wrestlers back their fucking first and last names.
That's not
give me
stupendous,
Biggie.
pal.
Give me Big E Langston.
Yes. Get the talcum powder back and everything.
Riddle is in his element.
Red, white, and blue birds. We are so far out from 4th of July, it's not even funny. All right, guys. Give me your wildest prediction for this match, other than the White Rabbit.
Daniel
Wildest
Cormier knocks out Matt Riddle.
Well, I was going to say Seth Rollins has paid off Daniel Cormier. The old bribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that being a classic Seth move. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker on TV.
Oh, yeah.
First Nikita, now Braun.
Oh, they showed Nikita?
Yeah,
Yeah, Nikita Lyons is on earlier.
I'm gonna say that we're gonna get the superplex off of the top of the fight pit.
Oh,
The superplex Falcon Arrow combination.
I don't know.
Oh
My God.
What is he wearing?
Sweet.
He's wearing Rob Van Dam gear.
Only Seth Rollins.
EC Dub?
Yeah.
Seth freaking Rollins.
He's wearing gear. Yeah, it's Rob Van Dam gear.
He's got the ponytail too.
Yeah.
Sweet sanctimonious Santa Maria. This might be my favorite thing Seth Rollins has done.
Ever. My brother.
We were there. We were there for Seth Rollins bringing the Shield back
At the Rumble, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. And the polka dots. As much as I hated the polka dots in 1990, I love the fact that he did that to get under Cody's skin.
And he's doing this solely because Matt Riddle's a pothead. I fucking love this. They're also in Philadelphia, so
yeah.
We may get some EC. Have we gotten any ECW chants tonight? I don't have my volume up very high.
They've kind of died off the ECW chants.
Well, because nothing overtly extreme has happened.
Yeah.
This match may change that.
There's been GCW chants at AEW events.
Yeah, but that's because GCW is kind of the new ECW.
Look at that walkway. It's lit up.
I kind of dig that.
Yeah, I like it.
Jimmy in the group, time for CM Punk to reveal himself as the White Rabbit, baby.
Yo, can you message Jimmy and see if he can pop in? Is he still wearing the full gear? Because if he could just pop in dressed as the fucking White Rabbit, that'd be amazing.
Well, there's the big reveal. It was Jimmy all along.
Tidy, have you had a chance to see the post that Jimmy put on Twitter?
No, I've been working all day today.
At the start of the show, he's like, "Little did you guys know," and it's him sitting on his couch just watching the event, dressed as a White Rabbit.
Oh, Jimmy, he's brilliant.
So, correct me if I'm wrong on this, guys. This is so the fight pit. It's like a new twist on the double cage thing, because the upper level is like another cage in and of itself.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Lion's Den with Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock?
SummerSlam 1998. Yeah.
Well, it's an evolution of that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it's an evolution of that. The only purpose for the elevated platform is, yeah, you can try to climb away to get away from me, but you're gonna get thrown down.
Yep.
And the elevated platform. I think Thatcher and them were like, doing moves up there.
They're beating the hell out of each other up there. And then Riddle did the floating bro from up there.
Oh, yeah.
Seth trying to out wrestle Riddle.
They can actually slam each other up there like
Cap, what would you do if you found out Kenny Omega was the White Rabbit?
Well, let me see. What's the heaviest, most blunt object I have to throw through my Oh, I've got this can of San Marzano tomatoes. I can hurl that son of a through the. Oh God! Ugh.
What if it wasn't a white rabbit, but white rabbits?
Just like a bunch of bunny rabbits.
No, the entirety of the elite. Brandon Cutler too.
It's just, Kenny and company. I can't.
That was smooth by Riddle.
Yeah, that's what he did to Thatcher.
Is there any opponent or any match Seth Rollins can't make work? It's like there's nothing the man can't do.
A stairs match?
Any match with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
he had one good match in that feud. It was just the Hell in a Cell match was not.
I read what he had said in there, which I kind of get, because Vince McMahon booking The Fiend is one of those things that it's like, square peg, round hole. It's like I didn't like the Firefly Funhouse nonsense, but I liked The Fiend.
You didn't?
Too campy, too hokey. But I loved The Fiend.
With campy as long as it's crazy and weird.
Huh?
See, I was the opposite. I loved the Funhouse.
Crazy. I hated The Fiend.
I hated The Fiend.
Well, you like Roger Moore, so there we go.
But he had a split personality in the Funhouse, so it wasn't just.
Did you like the graveyard match then, Cap, or was that too much as well?
The Boneyard match?
Boneyard match, yeah, that's what it was. My bad.
It was a decent match I gave them a lot of rope because they were working within the parameters they had given COVID. I personally would have held off on the match for another year so they could do it in front of a stadium like it deserved. But for the parameters they had, what they were working with, Taker's age, and I mean, it was okay for what it was. I didn't like it, but I can't really give it much hell because their hands were tied in a lot of ways. And at the end of the day, it's Taker and AJ Styles. And even with their
a lifetime match.
And even with their hands tied, those two are still capable of doing some cool stuff. But I would have waited a year and just done it properly. But that's me. Do it right or don't do it at all.
We are nearing the 7-minute mark until the top of the hour. How much into the overtime you think we're going, guys?
I'm surprised that they've gone 3 hours with 5 matches. That's pretty. No, because we
barely just started the 6th match.
Yeah, 5 matches in 3 hours. I'm kind of surprised.
I reckon 10 past 4.
The Finn took
so about 10 after.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like to your point, Captain, this is a testament. 5 matches in 3 hours, that just shows that you can put on a captivating wrestling show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know in the chat, I was like, why are they only doing 6 matches at these events?
Oh, that was so smooth.
But I will happily take 6. Well, I'll take happily 5 great matches plus Liv Morgan, as opposed to what we were getting before, because as much as the TVs are still just rotten for the most part, Triple H has killed it on these PLEs.
6 is the sweet number for PLE as it is these days, especially the B shows.
I'm perfectly fine with B shows going 6 matches. A shows I feel have to go 8 or above.
Yeah, the big 4: Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Those need to have.
Rumble's the big exception for me because you've got 2 hour-long matches already.
Yeah, you're right there. So yes, take Rumble out. Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Those need to be your bangers, quote unquote. But I mean, getting back to my point is, this is what's kind of surprised me about Hunter's booking is he has killed it on these PLEs. Like, he hasn't had a bad pay-per-view. In fact, they've all been really, really good. But it's like, how is he doing such great PLEs and such horrible TV? It's
because TV takes time to repair.
Yeah, it seems like he's literally repairing the TV. It's what I've been thinking as well. God.
And the classic RVD hold the gut.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a good. TV does take time to repair. I'm thinking. Trips has had the book now since what? Late July, so August, September. Let's say roughly 3 months. Which, again, I'm holding back all grading on Hunter until we get through Mania. I'm giving him 9 months because every booker needs at least 6 to 9 months, maybe a year, to get their stuff in place. But
I love that. I love that spot. Seth tells Cormier to count faster. Cormier turns and looks at him and just
7, 8. That was great.
I would have loved if he got to 10 and Riddle was on his feet.
Here's the problem Riddle's got in this feud. Seth is just that over.
Yep.
That's true. Very true.
Which is why I said turn Riddle heel, because the heel in this match is more over as a babyface than the babyface is as a babyface.
I would ask you guys if you would pull the double turn tonight, but Seth is doing such a damn good job in the heel role right now.
But he's getting cheered. You want your heel to get booed.
That was a beautiful.
Oh,
idea.
Wow.
RKO, or RK Bro, I should say.
Yeah. Of course, Riddle can go. Look at Riddle. I love him in that ring. I'm surprised Seth landed on his feet. Look at that, man.
Oh, I'm not surprised Seth landed on his feet.
He's like a cat. He always lands on his feet.
If he doesn't want to land on his feet, he won't. Other than that, he just will.
Yeah, David said that Bound for Glory was only a 7-match card, and it was an excellent pay-per-view. Yeah, 6, 7, and 8. Those are like the perfect pay-per-view matches.
I would say 8 for the banger shows, and then 6 or 7 for these PLEs.
Well,
I'm fine with,
was,
so long as they all deliver.
For so long, you had Vince and now Tony Khan believing that wrestling fans' attention spans are so short that they can't watch a match for more than 7 to 8 minutes. So they put 15 8-minute matches on a pay-per-view, as opposed to just doing 6 to 8 matches that all get 20 to 30 minutes each and can breathe.
Dude, Tony Khan puts on like fucking 12, 20-minute matches.
Yeah. I have never been so exhausted after watching wrestling than I was after that All Out. I was just sweet Jesus.
Oh, nice reversal.
Yeah, and then like the Seth and Riddle thing, what's so great is that like this was a great build to this right now. So it was perfect to be the main event. But I honestly feel like the rest of the night, those video packages in between, only reason I didn't mind as much, it gave me time to go to the bathroom or do something else. But it was a lot of video packages. Yeah. But I still like it because I have time to do other stuff. And I like Charlotte Flair's video package, of course.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was a good video package.
Oh, yeah. I think they showed that one last time. But yeah, it's excellent.
So this is basically
trying to climb up backwards.
Yeah. So essentially the rules in this, it's a last man standing match inside of a cage, correct? They have to answer.
I believe it's knockout or submission.
Yeah.
Did they count to 10? Because I thought...
I'm pretty sure he counts to 10.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought he was going to jump.
God, Rollins is just so damn good. What I wouldn't give to see a program with him and MJF.
Is he getting the crowd to sing?
Yep. See, and that's the thing. they're booking their babyface as the heel.
Now the thing that I was telling you in like our group chat, Cap, is Seth Rollins is a phenomenal babyface. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of wrestling audiences don't seem to agree.
Holy mulligans.
They all think he's a phenomenal heel.
Yeah, they think he's a better heel as a face, and to be fair, like I said earlier, he's the modern day Randy Savage. You can plug him in as babyface or a heel, and regardless, he's gonna be stealing the show stellar.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
you're 100% right there.
Face.
You're 100% right there. I just, well, the way my brain works is, why would you, if a guy is over with the fans as a babyface, why book him as a heel? It's like the psychology, 1 and 1 doesn't equal 2 there.
I think someone's thinking either they change him later, or if it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. He's probably, it's working. And he's he was a jerk to Riddle, and it worked so well building to this.
Oh yeah, his promo work with Riddle, that was perfect stuff. Whoa.
I'm scared.
I am so scared.
Oh shit.
That was the safest way to end that, so I'm not even mad at it.
Do not throw him down.
I will take that as it happened, because I'm not into what would have happened.
Somebody's taking the Pepsi plunge here. They are going down.
I want to see the superplex off the top, but after
Arrow, that sounds so scary, dude. It's way higher than I thought. Holy shit!
That is taller than it looks.
That can turn a normal suplex into the scariest brain buster ever.
Yeah.
And me, who's my number one fear is heights. I would never agree to work this match.
Ooh.
If he does an RK, bro.
He's going
pedigree.
I was about to say, Cap might be on point with the Pepsi plunge pedigree off the fucking top.
Well, I think you had the prediction of the night with the whole Beth Phoenix thing, which I got to say I loved every bit of that from a booking standpoint.
I liked it. That was really good.
And it makes Judgment Day look like such dicks.
Stupid question. Why? Because this is my first fight pit match. Why is Cormier not following them up there to count?
He's too old, man.
Because he's physically incapable of doing it.
I was about to say, if I'm not mistaken, the other referee was up there during the ones in NXT.
Yeah.
I don't think his gut could get past that wall part.
No chance.
Oh. That. Oh.
Rollins, you're just gonna take the. Yeah, because we're gonna get a floating bro off the. Oh my God, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt to watch. The only time anybody ever connects a move like this is if it's a frog splash and they can use their forearms and legs to be the cushion for it.
Yeah, to brace the impact.
If I ever see someone just take a floating bro or a Jeff Hardy swanton off of the top of a cage, the person down below is a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever get a Jeff Hardy swanton off the top of the stell?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Jeff Hardy only had one match in a Hell in a Cell, and unfortunately, no swanton off of it.
That was the one with the screwdriver angle, right?
Huh?
That was the one with the screwdriver in the air. Right?
He didn't do a swanton off of it, but Jeff didn't do a swanton off of it, but he did do like a swinging body splash.
The floating bro.
Oh my God, that was not a floating bro. That was
that was just a senton.
Oh,
a senton.
Tailbone pain.
Pull the Samoa Joe senton. Here it goes.
That's like when you're not ready to jump off the top of the diving board. The way that he jumped off of that.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He fell more than he jumped.
If he would have put any form of like jump or leap into that, he would have missed Seth. Now, the only thing there, David, is I haven't seen Jay White really play face. Jay White is a fantastic heel, but I've not really had a chance to see him play face.
I've seen Jay White play face, and it's not particularly good.
Now, I've seen him do the stuff whenever he was on his excursion to Ring of Honor and stuff like that. But I did
particularly good babyface.
He had a couple good, very very generic, but he's got so much character built up in him now. He's so good now that I would be interested in seeing a face run from him.
I'd be intrigued to see how we could run with it. The thing is, Steve Austin proved years ago, you don't have to change your character to become a babyface.
Exactly.
You can be the same guy. It just depends on how the fans react to you.
He's tapping.
Seth tapped. Seth tapped.
Seth did
Yeah.
tap.
No.
Undertaker, he didn't change his gimmick. He came in as a heel, and within 2 years, he was working babyface.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your lot. That's the 6th match of the card.
And no White Rabbit tonight, boys. So
well, it ain't over yet.
We haven't gotten the end credits yet.
I know.
Felt like that match was a little short.
Like we said, it went on with like 10
8 minutes left till 4.
Yeah, like 10 minutes till the top of the hour.
Unless Riddle hurt himself on that move and they went home early.
I think he did, dude. I think he got all tailbone on that.
I cracked my tailbone this time last year, and it hurts like a mother. It's not fun.
Well, Riddle needed a win, you know.
That's a good way to win. Good victory.
Matt.
I like the fact that Cormier was there, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, so do I.
All right, there's the.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way, guys. You're fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh. Guys.
Oh, here we go.
Guys.
It's
happening.
It's happening.
Are we still on air, Corey says?
We're still on the air.
Still on there.
He's got the whole wide world in his hands. The Fireflies are in the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
The whole wide world in his hands.
The Eater of Worlds.
The whole world in his hands. The whole world in his hands. Wait. There's a Huskus.
Oh, he's brought his friends.
Oh, there was a Huskus. There's Mercy. And we're getting the Funhouse characters, which makes me smile. Because I really loved the Firefly Funhouse. Ramblin' Rep.
There's the rabbit.
There's Ramblin' Rabbit. The poor beaten to shit.
Dead many times.
What's her face at? Oh,
There's Abby. Abby's got a skull mask on. The Fiend mask.
I am a happy Cappy.
Oh. But that's not Bray. That can't be Bray.
Oh, he's got the contact lens on. He's got the dreads.
And he had the gloves. Oh. Oh, baby.
Nice.
The door to Wonderland, gentlemen.
Huh? Oh, look at the cobwebs in the funhouse. I hear someone's coming through, but I understand the reason why it'd be turned up.
Yeah, but whoever it is needs to turn it down because.
Captain.
Is it me?
Yeah, mine's all the way down.
It's not me.
Yeah, mine's turned all the way down now.
Yeah, I'm hearing it from somebody.
Oh, that was Maddie's phone.
Yeah, that's a phone.
Oh.
Are they still playing the music or is it silent?
It's
The
silent.
music now.
Well, I can't hear anything. Mine's down.
Door kicked wide open. It's gonna be Joe Gacy. I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Please be Joe
Stop
Gacy.
that right now.
Can y'all still hear anything?
Man,
No.
The lantern.
he's fucking back.
He's back, boys.
The crowd is chanting, "Holy shit!" And he's got a new mask.
Looks like V for Vendetta kind of thing.
What's that new show? Black Phone?
Well,
It kind of looks like the mask off of the trailer to that.
and off comes the mask.
Yes.
I'm here.
Run.
Guys, it's the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
That's
I am
how you
so
fucking
happy.
close a show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, the Eater
That
of
is
Worlds.
how you show.
That
close
back.
a
It's
show.
how you close a B pay-per-view and send the fans home fucking happy. Pardon my French. Sorry, Alex.
There is
Right.
a God.
That was fantastic. I cannot say anything else from top to bottom, with the exception of the Liv Morgan Ronda Rousey match. That was a fantastic show. Everything delivered. It was loads of fun. Gents, final thoughts?
Hunter keeps killing it on these PLEs, man. I haven't like the run of SummerSlam, Clash at the Castle, and now this. He's 3 for 3.
Bray Wyatt is fucking back, baby. The
Whoa!
Worlds is back.
Question is, he
I
going
am
to back down to Raw? I mean, it's going to make me tune
Hey,
in, of course,
what-
to both if I
What was
wasn't going
what
to.
was the old WCW catchphrase? Tune in
Well,
on Nitro. Well, tune in to Raw to find
No,
out this week.
I was going to say where the big boys play, but you know.
This is nuts. This is one of those things that people were. It was like one of the worst kept secrets. The joke, but
Oh yeah.
the fact that it actually happened and we
They
got
paid it
the
off
big
right.
pop and the mask takeoff and the crowd pop for it. No matter how spoiled it was that we knew it was gonna be Bray Wyatt, it was still so refreshing to see him back.
His face alone, when I saw his face, I
He
love
looks
that face.
rejuvenated.
So much character in his face all the time. I mean, I just fell in love with his face all over again. That's all I knew.
I love
face.
Wyndham Rotunda.
For
Two
me,
words.
it's always great to get a guy who's this creative back into the fold. Like,
Lightning
with
in a
no
bottle.
Vince.
with no Vince telling him that's a bad idea. We should do it this way. That's a
Not
bad
stupendous,
idea.
pal.
We should do it this way. To get Bray back I'm so happy for him. I'm so glad he took the time to do whatever he wanted to do. Making movies, whatever it was, before he decided to come back, because it means he's refreshed, he's happy, and he wants to be here again. And that's what matters at the end of the day, is the fact that Bray is finally back where he belongs.
Well, I now have all three of my four favorite wrestlers on the planet back. I've got MJF, I've got Seth Rollins, I've got Bray Wyatt. I don't have CM Punk, but that situation is what it is. But we got Bray Wyatt back.
2 words. I'm here.
Yeah, there's 3 words, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's
if you go, I am
contraction.
here, but
Yeah, it's a contraction.
That's because that's how it works in the English language, mate.
Yeah,
It's, I am here. I am is not a word. Right, but either way,
before we go, David said, Extreme Rules 7.5 out of 10. Gentlemen, final scores, you guys.
8.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
Solid 8.
I like that.
I agree. 7.5.
The live match, had they replaced that with something better, I might have given it an 8, but that held it down.
The live match tore it down a little bit, but the Bray return really sold it for me.
I do love that, but I'd put about 85% of my score on what happens between the ropes.
Okay.
Great promos are good, but you got to give it to me between the ropes to get up past an 8 or a 9.
So if we're going off of that, I think I have to be the Jimmy in this situation. Regardless of Ronda and Liv Morgan, I'm giving this show a 10 out of 10. The Bray Wyatt reveal, the matches altogether were damn
Really
good. Damn good show. For a B-level pay-per-view, fuck it. I'll give it 10 out of 10.
No, that's what I mean. Solid 8. I'll give it a complete solid 8, other than the Liv Ronda cracking show.
Yeah, I couldn't argue with the 8 or 9, but I'm just doing the 7.5 because I hate too many video packages. It would have made the flow a lot better. But again, I didn't mind it because I had other things to do. But altogether, I couldn't argue with 8 or 9. Could not.
I didn't mind the video package necessarily, but they cut the main event far too short, and Liv and Ronda was a drag. So that's what's putting it at a 7.5.
But right, gentlemen, does anyone have anything to plug before we go?
Oh,
the captain's table returns next Saturday, the 15th.
Saturday?
Next Saturday.
Drip King doing the Bloodline. Where's it all going tomorrow night? Drip King's YouTube channel. One of the wrestle buddies, y'all's guy, R King.
By the way, Maddie, have you and Jimmy corresponded on your Cactus Jack Sting cosplay thing?
So I just need to get some pink acrylic, and I'll be set for the Sting face paint.
Okay, well, we delayed the show for a few weeks for you guys to get that together, so we're going ahead on the 15th. So
yeah, I just need to get some
get your
pink
cosplay
acrylic for
together.
that, and then in 13 days, 2 weeks, we've got Quiz Buddies return.
Yes.
Tag Team Quiz Buddies, as it's going to be a Halloween themed edition. So get dressed up in your favorite attire, as Nick here is going to be a member of that game.
Yes, I will. And I don't need to dress up. I'm already Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, we need you to get your best Halloween costume, Nick.
I don't do Halloween costumes.
You and Cy need to be the Road Warriors. You and Cy need to be the Road Warriors.
I am not making a Road Warriors costume at this late notice.
I'm the captain. I'm always in costume. This is my gimmick.
Just put a tie on.
Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will have a special 2-hour edition of the weekly podcast covering everything that happened with Extreme Rules, just in case you missed the show, and absolutely everything else from news from the week. And then on Monday, we will have the second semi-final of Buddy Wars. I am very excited for this one, where the captain down there will be taking on one of our newest buddies, Dustin Tyler, old Dutch Mantel himself. and they will be rebooking Slamboree 2000. It's going to be a hell of a show. All right, but
Indeed.
ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we do here at Wrestle Buddy, if you appreciate the content that we put out, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's the best thing that it does to help us. It's free, and it's the only way the YouTube algorithm really knows we exist. Matty, would you like to take us home?
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point in the show where I remind you guys to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, BetUS Rev Masters, for sponsoring us. This is Where We Wave. Bye.